Hey yo, what's up, second rounders? It's your boy Lex from Lex On Decks, the most original and diverse indie label in Brooklyn, and of course, your current Who You Got champion. And this month is an exciting month. We have a lot of cons coming up. The one special one that we're going to be talking about today is the Road to Long Island Tropic Con, happening on Sunday, August 18th. Sunday. Yeah. Make sure you catch us there if you're around. It's going to be a fun, exciting matchup. Me against Jade Feinics from the Feinics Gate. We are actually breaking down some characters today who will see who represent us at Long Island Tropic Con. So, going right into it, I'm just going to introduce the people we have around us right now. First, starting off, of course, with my competitor, Jade motherfucking Feinics. How you doing? What's up?
You ready to lose?
Are you ready to lose?
Are you?
No,
Because gotta be confident, man. Gotta be confident.
I am very confident.
I know.
Just very tired and hungover. I'm not gonna lie, I'm hungover as shit right now.
What's wrong with being confident? Ooh.
Well, all right. Well, moving right along, Josh Feinics is also here from the Feinics Gate. How you feeling, brother?
What's going on, everybody? Glad to be here today. See what's going on. Get down to the action.
Are you excited for the matchups?
Always.
Yeah, you've seen the matchups?
Yeah, I have.
Well, I hope you're excited, brother. Well, right now, of course, I gotta introduce also my co-host of the second round's NYC crew, and I'm gonna start all the way to my far right over here is Sin fucking City. How you doing, brother?
Excellent, Fox.
Why am I here right now?
It's your house.
Right, I really have no choice. We record at my
It's your
house.
Why
Because,
am I here?
God, this means nothing to me right now. First of all, the trash talk is complete garbage. Are you ready? Are you ready to lose? Are you ready to lose? What is going on here? This is supposed to be the champ, and I thought you would bring it better. What it comes down to is, we'll see who goes to New York City Comic Con, and who's not going to make it out of New York City Comic Con.
Wait, what?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll see.
Big balls.
So
We're
still on LI.
Start it up.
Well, right now, talking right to my right now is Mr. 8-Town Ryan. How you feeling, bro?
Ladies and gentlemen, after a 2-week hiatus, we are back. Planned or unplanned, it doesn't matter. Because we are here. LI Tropic Con. Next week, it's going down. Jade Feinics. This guy. Notice I'm not giving him props because he didn't bring the belt, so I don't know who the hell he is.
What the fuck?
So I don't know who this guy is. But tonight is going down a Warriors Challenge.
So we're not
like
doing
these
old
characters.
school WWF rules that if you forget to bring the belt, you abdicate the title. We're not playing that today?
Nah.
It got lost in airport
Can't blame the guy for
security.
trying.
By the way, Alex, LI Tropic Con's in 2 weeks. This week is Play NYC.
It's in next week.
Sir.
No.
What?
Play NYC.
What?
I'm just saying, Play NYC is first.
But we're not talking about Play NYC.
We're
talking about LI Tropic Con. Let's get to it.
So hostile.
So angry. Damn that rap.
Because he tried his thing and it didn't work.
And I always
He
will.
tried.
It's so much fun to watch you squirm.
You hit and missed.
Hit and miss. Okay. Well, the one grimacing over there on my far left is my man, Mr. Oh So
Crunchy.
Frenchitize me, Captain.
That sounds like a private conversation for off the air.
Long story.
When we record, we have no. You know, Vic. You wanted my account information, right? For
Oh,
WWE
yeah.
Network.
I remember.
Yes. Okay. I just throwing it out there.
And I have nothing but...
Yeah,
You're very smooth
I was gonna be an
time.
asshole.
You have
Being an
nothing
asshole.
over me.
You could always take
I
one.
will figure.
Crunchy fuck.
Don't you have like 4? It's gonna be crunchy fuck.
She just offered me hers.
He doubled down.
But then he waited to the end. Fuck. Yeah, it's good enough. It's good enough. Hi, Lex.
Hey, how you doing? You know.
What's up?
Wow. What's up? I'm sorry.
Yo, I'm sorry, but geez, man.
Bro, you're admitting
You're a champion. And
He's a shark that smells blood now.
God.
This is his
You
third
understand?
intro.
It's like killing the beast while he's wounded.
I have half
Wait,
dead
he's
inside.
bleeding.
I have half dead inside.
Oh
I
my
apologize.
God.
I woke up this morning.
I think you need a beer.
I do not need a beer.
The rule is
first of all, the rule
stop
is
drinking
after
during the
that-
week. You have a full time job now.
I work for bars.
That's the fucking problem.
I work for bars and I haven't drank all week.
Listen, it's an
Carry
annual
on.
it's an annual company party. I can't not drink.
Yes, you can.
Okay, and
You could say no.
Yeah.
No, you get the CEO is offering me drinks.
Oh, you can't say no.
Exactly,
You can't say
like
no. You can't
and
say no.
free shots.
Well, you
like-
could say no.
I know, I'm not saying.
He
He
could
takes
just be like, I
A-Town School of Sobriety.
No, I
Not
do.
drinking.
No,
First
Lex,
off, no, I'm good.
That's how you say.
You know,
No.
you know what I'm gonna do? I'm not.
Is
gonna
he
even-
Spanish? No.
First of all, I'm not gonna even wait for him to introduce me because he's probably gonna fuck that up.
Yeah.
So Lex, for just in my opinion and just my little word of advice, right? Stop being a bitch. I've drank with you before, and you have lasted and then done work the next day.
Yes,
so
but we
stop
are getting
being a
older,
bitch. Shut the
motherfucker.
fuck up. You don't
We
know
are getting
about this.
older,
You don't know about
motherfucker.
this. This was like last
I know the
month.
science of it. You cannot maintain the
This
lifestyle you
was
had
like
when you were younger.
Last month. No, I know that for real because I feel that same way. But Lex,
We drinking.
bring your shit. And then on top of that, if you're the champ, you should want to have the belt with you as many times as you can because honestly, you can lose it in 2 weeks. You can lose it in 2 weeks. Hopefully not.
He can lose it in 2 weeks.
Okay, I'm not talking to you right now, Josh. I'm talking I'm talking to my champion right over here. All right, I'm talking to the champion. I'm talking to the champ that I rooted for in this whole event, and you just feel like you just don't even want the title anymore. Bring your shit, motherfucker. Bring your shit. This is Matthew Malave, aka Mr. Malave, and I'm happy to be here on this Thursday. 2 weeks has been a long time. I miss talking to you second rounders. I miss fucking bullshitting with y'all motherfuckers. I can't wait to get to this challenge.
Your leg is
Let's
touching my
go, and let's cheers to the messenger.
There it is. That's that good stuff right there.
Clink, clink, clink.
That's it, man.
Yes,
Lex,
yes.
you need to bring that fire. You need to bring that energy because if you lose,
Yeah, I know.
Mr. Malave is gonna go and tell you you are come out.
Fired.
What?
Fire him?
You're an umpire.
Exactly.
I just want to say fired.
No, he didn't ground out the first base.
So
You did a Vince McMahon. I love
I
it.
know. That's what I'm saying. You
You're
set me up for it.
I'm not
sorry,
gonna
I'm
fire
sorry.
him. And you just went, oh, he didn't ground out to first base. Struck out looking. Would have put down the middle. There we go.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
There you go. Finally, you get paid for that
I'm
shit.
sorry.
man.
I get paid
Yeah,
for
you'll be
it.
out of New York
Alright,
City
You're
Comic
right.
Con.
You're right. I gotta get the fire. I gotta get the fire.
Maybe you don't have any
He's
fire.
slapping
You ain't
his
in
leg.
there.
Maybe
He's
you don't
slapping
have
his
any
leg.
fire because you're dealing with two Phoenixes.
Ooh.
So kind of hard to beat that. I'm sorry.
She just brought it. Oh, it's already been brought.
Oh, sprinkles.
Again, I don't have the fire because I'm hungover. But anyways,
That's good enough. You know what? Why don't we get
Let's
into what we
move it
gotta
along.
Hold on a
Move
second,
along.
real quick,
Sorry.
real quick.
Lex, excuses
only
are like
problem I
assholes.
really-
We all got them and they all stink.
Cool. The only thing that I really have a problem with right now is that the only way for them to build you up to you have your confidence is they've had to be cheering for you the whole damn way because they weren't in it. Two competitors are cheering for somebody they're going to be going after very soon. Fucking pathetic.
Wow, you're just so angry right
Wait.
I'm sitting in the dark.
Wait. First, we're not in the actual dark.
now. I mean, it's Twilight. It's like a little
See,
Twilight. Now we are.
yes, we are in the dark right now.
Get the salt.
Alex,
yes.
I can't see you.
Let's get on with it.
All right.
Smile.
All right. Let's get on with it. with it. So you guys,
Wow.
a little racist. A little
That's
racist.
racist.
That's a little racist. That's a little racist.
Listen,
Wait, let me check. Yeah, that's a little.
Listen, our fans know the deal, all right?
Yeah.
There's not a black joke made on this show. This isn't the right
Man,
show.
for a whole year, I was calling him everyone's favorite talking black guy. Come on, man. What happened?
2 years.
No, I just stopped.
You
I
did
didn't
it
want
for
to do
2
that.
years.
Right? I'm
You did
telling
it
you,
for
we've been
2
doing it for a while
years.
because he started it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't remember calling you.
Bro, before you left to Florida, you were doing that all the time, so I had to continue it. I remember the first episode without you, we were like, I gotta do this right because time is gonna kill me.
Oh my
And
god,
I
that's
ran
right. You
into it.
did say that. You did.
Bro, you just choose to forget. It's called selective memory, but we'll get into that because it's the Who You Got Challenge.
Yes, it is. It is the Who You Got Challenge, and we're gonna go right into it. You guys have seen the stories. We're pitting against each other, warriors, non-powered characters, no guns, no explosives, and right now we're actually gonna break them down, vote, and see who's gonna represent.
Who wants to
us.
go first?
So I will go first because I am the champ.
Wow, no home field advantage.
All
for you.
right.
I think that's the first time he's ever been dominant to a woman his entire life.
Wow.
Oh, Vic, that was good.
Damn, and no ladies first. He's not even a
That was
gentleman.
good.
Does
That was
anybody
good.
have some ice for that bird.
Yeah,
Like,
that was
wow.
good.
In the
That
field
was
I know, right? Jesus. Are we with the same team?
pretty good.
That was good.
That was pretty good. Honestly, I don't think we should continue the episode.
Just give Jade.
Off air now.
It was rough.
Jesus, he's broken.
All right, well, let's go right into it. I'm gonna pick the first.
He's still going first, all right.
You did.
I mean, fuck it, I'm going first. So, for Jay, do you want to go first?
Oh,
The Rock versus Shredder. Fuck him, I'm picking. The Rock versus Shredder. Lex On Decks conference.
That actually was gonna be my first.
Bullshit.
No, it was actually. That was gonna
Jump
be the
on my
first matchup.
bandwagon, Lex.
So we are right now talking about the most electrifying man in sports entertainment versus.
Go ahead. I was just doing background noise.
Keep going. No.
All right, if you smell, let allow what the Rock is cooking.
Is he doing his entrance in the fight?
Absolutely.
Of course he's doing. He's always doing an entrance.
He's
to
doing
the
that.
fight.
And he's gonna walk on each side while looking at the shredder.
He's doing the entrance because that's all he's gonna have in this fight.
I mean,
And the shredder's gonna wait for him to
I
go through
personally
all
feel
four
it's
corners.
ironic we're starting with this pairing because after Long Island Tropic Con, Mr. Lex on Decks is going to be checking into the SmackDown hotel because Jade Feinics is going to whoop his monkey ass.
I didn't say it.
98 called. They want their joke back.
I'm sorry. Is our age showing? Sorry.
I think we're all fucking old right
Yeah,
now.
that's all our ages.
We're all,
Exactly.
we grew up to the
We
same
were all
time.
there.
We're getting charged
I
on
mean,
SmackDown
he's
hotel.
going against Shredder.
It's Shredder.
He's going against Shredder, a badass motherfucker.
Didn't Shredder have theme music too? I think he did.
Probably.
Probably the soundtrack on the 80s.
Not as
whatever.
good as
They all had some like random
Yeah,
tunes
Yeah,
in the
they always had
cartoons.
like the score, yeah.
Yeah.
Not like The Rock, though.
Not like
No.
Cool. When you hear the doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Even the Hollywood Rock was
Oh, yeah.
fun.
Yes.
Comes out with a big smile on his face.
He had that whack ass goatee.
Yo, if you had as much money as The Rock did, you'd be
So
smiling all
and
the
now
time.
this is the most
Oh.
current Rock. Maximum Muscles.
Yes.
Freaking-
Well,
The
The
Rock in his
tattoo.
prime, though. I'd say more
Then
Rock
in that
his prime.
case, he just retired from wrestling.
Yeah, you want Rock in his prime in that sense.
It's not yet.
That Rock was kinda
It's
flimsy.
not Dwayne
That was
Johnson
what?
from like
That
Fast
Rock was
and
kind of
It is
flimsy
a Rock.
compared to this one.
Oh yeah, this I think
but that's
45-year-old
Boulder.
Rock,
He
50-year-old
was a Rock. He was a Pebble. He was a Rock when he was Boulder.
50-year-old Rock can kick the shit out of 30-year-old Rock.
That's-
yeah, exactly.
That's all I'm
That's
saying.
what I'm saying.
Probably.
He's also a lot bigger than
Right.
the
Yeah, steroids definitely help
Right.
on that one.
He has
After
the full
Pain and
Samoan-
Gain,
So
he's
Samoan
just like, I'm
Tat
never
Rock.
going
That's
back.
where we're going at.
Yeah,
Full
yeah.
Samoan Tat.
Okay, so Hollywood Rock.
Yeah.
Wait, but
Yeah.
why
He
not?
had the Samoan Tat at that point.
I think that at the height of The Rock's career was like around WrestleMania 17ish, right? Like he was.
So
like
you're talking like
the man.
2000 Rock.
Like 2000.
I like how we're trying to set him up like
I
that.
know, right? Like there's a.
Look, where's The Rock?
Again,
Still
he's
most
facing
like Tribe.
Shredder. There's no point in even picking a Rock. This could be Nation of Domination Rock. He could have the whole nation with him. Shredder's bringing the Foot Clan. There's no fucking chance.
There's
There's
no.
no,
There's no help though.
Exactly.
Right, but I'm just saying there's still no fucking chance.
I don't know. D'Lo Brown's over there.
Shredder has his full armor.
With his baseball umpire gear?
Shredder has
Yeah,
his armor.
yeah,
Shredder
yeah.
has all the
He's
speed.
just not
he
Super
does.
Shredder.
That's a
Yeah, he can't be.
Rock
Super
wearing underwear.
Yeah, no, and the best. And the
Still the most electrifying man in sports.
No, he's wearing that $5,000 shirt.
Oh yeah.
Has Shredder ever faced The Rock before?
No!
Anybody
Obviously
similar?
not.
Exactly.
No.
So,
Not
So
even.
we don't know!
you don't even know what's gonna happen here.
Okay,
But,
so what do you think will happen, Lex?
I mean, come on. Let's.
Two rock
Are we talking about
Two
this
rock
seriously?
Does he even get a rock bottom?
Gets one rock.
Okay.
And then,
No!
and then he lands on the spike helmet and just
one rock
impacts
bottom.
himself.
Just cuts
I
it.
think-
Like he has to get under the shoulder and he has to hold him. There's spikes on the shoulder pad.
I think
Okay,
he
look.
could get a people's elbow.
Look, if you
No!
remember, look, first off, I
That
tried
takes
to
way too long.
argue Matt Hardy and a xenomorph.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do the best I can.
Okay.
So,
What happened was
so The Rock, right? Beats champ, comes in, does the eyebrow, goes for a rock bottom, lands the rock bottom.
Sharpshooter.
Goes for, no, he's not.
no, the sharpshooter comes after the spine buster.
It does.
Pretty sure you
I
get chopped.
think he's gonna hit the rock bottom though. He's gonna hit the rock bottom. I think the Shredder will allow him to hit the rock
You
bottom.
are
just
on
for fun?
fucking drugs.
Just for fun?
No,
Just
he's
for
gonna
fun?
he's gonna do it for fun.
No,
He's gonna do
Shredder's
it
not
fun.
the type of good
And
way
then
to
he's
do
gonna go
it.
for the people's elbow, and just like in wrestling, he's not gonna hit the people's elbow because it hits on the side.
On the side, yeah.
It's on the side over
Yeah,
here.
always.
And he's gonna pop up, and then I think Shredder will give him a Stone Cold Stunner. He'll sell it amazingly.
Stabbing.
First of all, if he gives him a Stone Cold Stunner, you know he's gonna kill him.
Now,
with
what
his
happens
ass.
if Stone Cold comes out with the chair
Interference.
and
No, but this
hits
is
No,
No,
Shredder in the head?
No,
Game
Vince
over.
McMahon comes out, now we got triple threat.
Ooh.
Teddy Long comes out, might have a tag team.
We definitely have a
Can
tag
Teddy
team.
Long just go back to like refereeing that match? That'd be
It'd
awesome.
be a lot of fun. Yeah, this is
Holla.
retarded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just
I
trying
love
to
her
pad.
listening to that.
We're just trying to pad.
I would play with the action figures.
Yeah,
and the
yeah,
Rock
alright.
would win.
I mean,
That'd
this
be fun.
seems like a match that happened in my WCW Nitro ring with my Shredder and my Rock. I think I've had this match before, and
Who won?
Shredder always wins.
You don't play right.
No, actually, no, The Rock actually beats him, but
You don't play right.
yeah, because I had the Titantron with the WCW Nitro in like ring. It was crazy because I was like, I love both brands. Let me just do both of this like that, and had the whole little thing when the Rock music comes out.
He
it
did
was fun.
Invasion before Invasion started.
I did. That's why when it happened, I was like, oh, I did this in my head.
And you probably did it
Came up with
better.
This idea.
It was a lot better.
Yeah, it definitely was.
so
He probably
much
had Goldberg.
Yeah, he had Goldberg
Yeah,
and
I said
thing.
that.
Goldberg
Sting,
Sting.
that
Hopefully the
Sting.
WCW MVP wasn't Chris Canyon.
Oh Jesus, no.
The fact that
Who
Chris,
better than Canyon?
And there was
everybody.
no
Everybody better than
Kurt, there was
Canyon.
no Kurt Angle savior either. With the milk truck, there was none of that.
Alright, so, alright.
I think we're
Okay,
ready.
okay,
I think we're ready
vote.
for votes.
Time for vote?
I think
everybody
it's ready.
votes.
Do you wait? Does the Phoenix Gate want to say anything about this matchup?
Go ahead.
what hasn't been said already?
Yeah, I'm just
Exactly.
giving them the opportunity.
The Rock.
No, I think it's all been covered about this upcoming matchup. So
Awesome.
Take it to a
Awesome. So, as everyone knows, the two competitors cannot vote. So, it's just going to be A-Town, Sin City, Smooth, Malave, and Josh Phoenix voting these matchups. So, with that being said, cheers to the voters.
I'm not cheering for the voters. My glass is up because I already have my vote, and I'm pretty sure you're all voting the same
Oh, I
way.
see what you're
Okay, well, we have to still go down the line. Lex,
All right,
who you
all
choosing first?
He
vote?
doesn't get.
He doesn't vote!
No, no,
He doesn't.
No,
No,
who
I know
gets to
what you said.
choose to vote?
So we know Sin City.
Right,
knows
I'm
vote.
first.
You-
I
you-
take initiative. One.
Okay.
Next.
All right, A-Town. Who you got?
Shredder.
The shreds.
Pick your
Josh.
glass up.
Who you got?
Shredder.
Pick your glass up.
Yeah.
Malave?
I also got Shredder. I love the
Tommy's
Rock.
picking the Rock. Put
Rock.
your glasses down.
You son of a bitch.
What are you about to say? What are you about to say?
I
You're
got
going
the
with
Rock.
The Rock says.
Put your glasses down.
Again, Stone Cold's gonna come out here with a chair.
No, if Stone Cold comes out,
Tommy, you're
DQ,
breaking your
Shredder
own
wins.
rules.
Shredder wins.
There's no help.
If Stone Cold comes out.
DQ.
Yeah.
There's
It's
no
a
ref. Ref
DQ.
got knocked out.
No. There's
Foot
no
clan-
ref.
foot-
There's,
Foot Clan
there's,
came out,
there's
took
no
the
ref.
ref.
There's no ref.
The Rock moved, The Rock. The Shredder.
Yes, The Rock moves
Shut the hell
on.
up.
The Shredder.
So the DQ, right, injured the Shredder, and he can't even move on to the next round.
Perfect.
It's not
Yeah,
King of the
yeah,
Ring.
yeah.
Both of them.
That's
Yeah,
all
King of-
it
This is
Bye,
King of the Ring.
King of the
This is King of the Ring.
Hey, next up, we switch back to
All right.
the Phoenix Jade Phoenix Conference.
Show her her
start
comfort.
Her first matchup.
Oh man, I love my character so much. I'm gonna go with the Bride versus Danny the dog.
Bringing in hot.
Bringing in the
Bringing in the hotness.
Okay, go ahead. Explain these characters.
I mean, okay, well,
if no one knows them.
if you guys have been living under a rock for the last about 10, 15 years, the Bride is Quentin Tarantino's pinnacle of awesome, fucking amazing assassin womanhood. And then you have Danny the dog, who was a trained killer but could not fight unless he took his collar off. Or his master would take his collar off.
I love that
So
movie.
we honestly have two characters here that could beat the ever-living fuck out of each other as long as there's no handicaps by Danny's collar. So I honestly,
Yeah, I think
if
so.
I could pay to see this match in real life, I would.
Yeah.
I would.
Yes, I would definitely watch this.
I would watch
I
that.
would definitely watch this.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like once he takes collar off, he's
Well, so
unleashed.
Bob Hoskins
Paper
did
bag.
take
Right.
the
I
collar.
mean,
I was waiting
Well, he has to. He has to.
He has to take it
That's
off.
the movie.
If not, he's not
Yeah,
gonna.
exactly.
He's not
Yeah,
gonna
he's gotta
fight.
take it
So-
off.
I mean, we're talking like the Bride could take him even without her Hattori Hanzo sword. She could do it.
Well, I mean, she's allowed the sword.
She's
Right,
allowed
she's
to-
allowed.
She's allowed
She
to-
is
She's
allowed
got the
her
gun.
sword,
She's got
right?
the gun.
She's not-
No,
no
she
gun
never
swords.
ever uses a gun.
Absolutely.
Nah, yeah, in the movie.
But she's trained. She can.
She's trained.
trained
She
in all
can.
She could fight.
She can fight, but like I'm saying, like even without her sword, she could
No.
stand up against this
Yeah,
guy.
so
Now, this is the question I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has her Hattori Hanzo sword. But does she get buds too? because he ain't gonna use it.
No, I think we're gonna.
She's never trained with two. She's never dual wielded.
You don't know that.
She hasn't.
We haven't got volume
But
3 yet.
If it hasn't shown it, it does
long
not
as
exist.
they have to see it.
If they haven't shown it, it's no. Yeah.
Yeah, we can't imagine.
Yeah.
I mean, in that case, The Rock, you know.
And truth be
Yeah.
told, she's definitely capable, but because we haven't seen it.
Yeah.
fair
That's
enough.
based on what it's
Fair
now.
enough.
Right.
Now with Danny, we're going full savage.
Full savage.
Okay, so.
You gotta take.
You gotta take a call.
Yeah.
off.
Well, obviously, but even when he had to
But
call off,
this was-
he got tempered when he met Morgan Freeman and the girl. So.
Right.
Yeah.
But this is him at his
Well,
with the dog. He's the dog.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
And this
Danny
that
the Dog
motherfucker.
Savage and all, but
it's-
I mean,
the bride has cleared a room full of guys by herself.
with weapons,
with
They're all armed.
and they're
But
equally as trained.
because that's why we didn't play before. Danny can dodge. He can. I mean, when he fights, it's almost like an animal.
He does the 5D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so he moves like
He does the 5D.
Yeah.
But do you know what
He
can
dives,
stop
he
an animal?
dives, he dives.
A human being with a very smart brain, and that's the bread.
He's kind of smart.
I'm not saying he's
He's-
not.
I
But
would
if
say
he's an
he's-
animal, he's not human.
Okay, because
More
this the
out
fight
there.
I'm seeing is that he will disarm her. I see him disarm her, and it is gonna be a fight head on head, and she's gonna get ass whooped,
She's gonna fight.
but she'll get desperate, and you know what happens when she gets desperate? What she's gonna use?
She grabs a piece of wood with nails in it.
Yeah, but
I see her doing.
I
I'm
see
in.
that. But for that move to work, somebody has to be dazed, right? You have to get to that point. It's not like you could just do that move.
No, she
in
did
the
it to
middle.
Bill.
Yeah, while he was sitting down just talking at a
Well,
table.
he knew it was coming too.
Yeah,
and
what
he
about-
expected it.
That's
so
exactly.
in that case,
So
yeah, he
she has to
allowed
be in
it.
a position to put it on.
And she could also pull out Danny's eye like she did to L Driver.
Yeah.
She also has to.
But
disable
even
her.
with that, they were.
No, that
they
was
were,
a quick strike to him.
but that was close proximity, and that was with the swords,
Yeah.
and that was like almost. So
Well,
that was also.
And she's fast too.
She's
She's
fast.
extremely
Danny,
fast.
She can
Danny
do-
has to get close to hit her.
Yeah, she can do the classic Bruce Lee 1-inch punch.
Yeah.
She's been trained in that, so
Yeah,
she's
yeah, no,
trained
absolutely.
in.
I mean, I just see like Danny the Dog has more of a ferocious kind of like
Like-
style.
But even
Yeah.
that
So-
ferocity is
but-
going to run
but-
out eventually.
Exactly. I feel
That
like
ferocity
I
can
feel
be
like it's
exploited.
longevity. It's
Yeah,
gonna be a
easily.
great matchup. I would love to see this in person, but I feel like people. It's an endurance match in this because they're both gonna keep bringing it. I mean, we've seen these Kill Bill fights and they're just been fucking long, and she's there, and it's like 15 minutes in, and you're like, they're still fighting. More people just came out through the door.
She crawled out of the fucking ground.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. And then you see the dog, and he's just taking out rooms as well, and it's just like he's just such
He's not
savagery.
stopping until
But-
he's told to stop.
Right,
But
Yeah.
exactly.
the big difference is, Danny the Dog is savage as hell, but with this savage intent, you're prone to make mistakes.
I agree.
Of course,
100%.
because it's just like a dog that just wants to just run at you and keep.
Like you said, endurance.
just a
I don't
dog
think it's
chasing
more
cars.
endurance.
I
I
wouldn't know
think
what
it's
to do if I
more
ever caught
brain,
one.
smart brain. You get
Yeah.
who's gonna make that smart move because you got two really good fighters. So who's gonna make that intelligent move
Yep.
that's gonna help them win the fight? It's not easy, but too much aggression, Josh, like you
Yes.
said,
Yeah.
you will end up making that
mistake.
one
A few
mistake that will end it all.
And
Now,
when you
and
get
also
caught.
in the movie, isn't that when he got separated? When he got fucked up? I can't remember. How did he end up getting away? And
Because he was so screwed up, they took him to a
There you go,
doctor,
right.
and then he somehow managed, like there was a mistake or somebody got distracted, and he managed to get away.
yeah, so yeah, like you said, as a dog keeps fighting, it gets tired, it gets one, and that's when they took him to die.
Right.
Yeah.
And the bride is trained enough in all manner of martial arts, she can put that dog down.
Agreed.
Agreed.
No, I definitely see that. I mean,
Agreed.
I'm a huge fan of Jet Li, and I hate to see this battle happen so early. But when it comes to these two characters, they actually almost equally match in terms of martial arts. You see the bride get trained by one of the best masters in that series.
I'm in.
And so when you compare these two fighters,
War
she has
story,
better
huh?
reach. It's like when
Yeah.
you think about boxing, the one with better reach and the same level of skill, to me, is always going to win. The same thing goes in
Yeah.
boxing. So I personally like.
Defensive fighters tend to. look
But
at
like I said,
Mayweather.
it comes down to she would have to really use her brain to say, oh, this he won't stop.
That's what I'm saying. Who's
Yeah.
the smartest one?
She-
yeah, yeah.
That's how I look at it.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
smartest one because too much endurance,
Lucy?
you're gonna get caught eventually.
Yeah.
One hit will end it all.
Yeah, exactly.
One hit. So should we go?
Yeah, I think we're ready for the vote.
It's
So
time to
right
vote.
now, I'm actually gonna switch it up, go to the
Well, no,
opposite.
she chooses.
Oh, yeah.
I
Sorry.
choose.
But I like the.
He's getting
I'm
it.
getting
He's
fired a
getting
little,
it.
getting fired a little bit now.
You know what it is? You know what it is? We got those brain juices going. We got the brain juices going now. But you know what? I'm going to start over here with Matt.
Like I said, I would love to see this play out in real life, in live action. But we have it here in the Who You Got Challenge, which is better because we can go all night just talking about how great this fight would be. Mm-hmm. But ultimately, this endurance fight brawl is gonna end with the bride victorious.
Tommy?
Yeah, no, I have to agree. I'm gonna have to go with the bride.
The man, Becky Lynch. Or the bride, because she dresses like her now.
Yes.
Yes.
Alex?
I'm going Danny the dog, so you don't get a damn view.
Oh,
because you robbed us of it on the first one, so no one gets a second round on the first one.
Bitter.
Josh?
I gotta go with Beatrix Kiddo, the bride.
There you go.
Yeah.
Alright, so...
Bride moves on.
Woohoo!
I gotta go pay.
I gotta go.
Fine.
I have me about 15 Dr. Peppers.
Yeah, pay back.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, Lex. All right. So for the next matchup that I want to discuss right now is going to be Frank Martin.
You son of a bitch!
Oh, you should have saved that.
Why? No. I'm stepping in. I'm choosing. Delete. Fuck you. We going Black Widow versus Lee. This fucking guy here.
This is our champ. This is the guy you're
Jesus,
supporting, Tommy.
you saved the best for last, dickwad.
I don't care. I'm going to New York City Comic Con. I get myself a shot at the belt. Whoever wins, it's fucked.
Then why are you cheering him on?
I don't cheer everybody. I'm going
Versus
for Lex. I'm going for
Lee.
Jade. I'm going for
And to
you.
Jared.
I'm going for A-Town. I'm going for Josh.
That's
All right. So we're talking about Lee from Enter the Dragon.
Yes.
We're talking about Bruce Lee.
Yes. Bruce
He's
Lee.
defined Lee. It's still
No, in the movie,
Bruce Lee.
his name was just Lee.
No, but it's still Bruce Lee.
No, you're right. He's still Bruce Lee.
He does what Bruce Lee does
That's
best.
all it.
You're right.
And that's
This
that
This
motherfucking
movie,
people's asses.
this movie
So-
set the stage of who Bruce Lee is.
Thank you.
Anytime you think Bruce Lee, this is
Exactly.
Yes.
But
And then we think of his son.
Oh, Brandon!
Why?
I know, it's such a sad history, by the way, for both that whole
I
family.
know, seriously,
Like,
yeah.
what the hell? I mean, Bruce Lee obviously died,
Or
6 days before
Never
this movie
remember.
was released.
Yeah.
Which is such a shame, and he's about to become,
The biggest.
it's big, and he actually did still become like a post-humanist, like legend, obviously, legend in mixed martial arts. He really is a pioneer in that.
Creator of Jeet
You
Kune Do.
see him mixing boxing, kung fu.
No, I
all
agree
kinds of-
because there are still elements of Bruce Lee in some of the more enigmatic MMA fighters like Michael Venom Page. The perfect example. He has that very loose style like Bruce Lee had. And that dude, as far as I know, has never lost a fight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it makes it very unpredictable too.
Exactly.
With that sense, because you don't know, like they always have like the videos they show of Bruce Lee like moving his feet really quick, like a boxer, and stuff like that. And you see it throughout the movie. He also incorporates wrestling, all these different moves. He's incredibly quick and actually very strong as well. Whoops ass in this movie. He kills a couple people. This is not known for a lot of kung fu movies to have deaths. He does the infamous like stomp on the guy's chest.
That's the nunchaku!
And of course, the nunchaku. So very powerful weapon. You've seen him play ping pong with that, right? Like, have you guys seen the video?
Yeah.
So if you can play ping pong with that, I mean,
Precision off the charts.
Exactly.
It's Bruce Lee.
Plus, the Bruce Lee himself, besides his characters he's played in movies, has spawned several well-known video game characters.
Yep.
Law from Tekken. Fei Long from Street Fighter.
Yep.
Liu Kang.
Liu Kang from Mortal Kombat, correct?
And by the way, we were just talking about, Kill Bill. We were talking about The Bride. By the way, that movie's influenced from not this movie, from Game of Death.
Yes.
The whole movie's influenced from that.
Yes.
A lot of even the fighting when she's in that
No, the
room and like
one-inch punch is
sweeping
his.
everybody. That's all
Yeah.
Bruce Lee in that movie with nunchucks instead.
Yeah.
So like he pioneered a lot of what we see today in terms of fight sequences. But now he's going against a fucking Avenger.
Don't care.
Fuck yeah!
Don't care. It's like, don't care who the fuck he's going against. Could go against Rock and Stone Cold.
No, I'm going to pose this
Yes.
one. Okay.
Rock and
Lee is probably like one of the greatest martial artists.
Yeah.
Part of martial arts is blocking. Black Widow still has those freaking, like Bladewing has those stun and screamer sticks. If Lee gets hit with one of them, is it going to affect him?
Probably.
Even if
He's
he's blocking,
he's
straight,
still heavy,
is he still
So
gonna-
you give him the nunchucks as a weapon. So
But even if
Okay.
it touches his skin, isn't it going to stun?
that's what I'm saying. As a way
Okay.
of defensive
But
screamer.
is Black Widow faster than Bruce Lee?
No.
That would be a good
That's
argument.
the only question.
That would be an
I need.
argument.
That's the only question I need.
She can hang with superheroes. It's fucking debatable.
The only
Yeah, it is
reason, the
debatable.
only way that she would do is if you were going with the
It's
new
not
MCU
superheroes.
version
This is
where
fights.
she is
It's
actually
fisticuffs.
enhanced and said she's on par with Captain America, but we're not going with that version because
Yeah,
there's no
yeah.
superpowers. It's the only way she'd be able to keep up to speed with Bruce Lee.
But even if you
She's
go,
good, but she ain't gonna beat him.
But if you go classic Black Widow,
And this is me
she's a
going against
master
the redhead.
tactician. She does her research,
Right.
so she might be able to find a weakness.
Traps. Like
Yeah,
everything.
no, just straight
Everyone
up
is prepared.
banging it out. She might be able to discover a weakness that he doesn't even realize he has.
But all right,
She's
but
counting down the heart.
let's put. Here's another way to look at
Oh,
it.
the Hulk wanted to fuck her.
She as all her training, she's literally going to the father of all her training.
That's what
Meaning,
I'm saying.
there's nothing she.
Anything you
Do-
know, I know the
I know
5
that
steps
guy.
ahead of you.
That's the thing. Like, oh, good, you've done that too. Oh, I did that. I made that. I did that.
They end up giving a high five. They give a high five.
Look at you.
on your shoulders?
Oh, very nice, very nice. Hey, have you seen this? Like, and he pulls
I
up.
got a new move for
Yeah,
you.
so-
Elbow.
Like, especially like given the influence of, like you said, he's influenced all these forms of martial arts.
Yeah.
This is the originator. That's
Well, actually, Bruce Lee may be the originator of the spawns that everybody else uses, but
And
it
of
was
course,
his
Ip-
teacher
yeah,
that
Ip
spawned
Man.
him.
I'm shocked nobody.
Somebody had to
Hitman.
teach him.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, but
I actually
so.
thought Jay was. Yeah.
But he did it in a way
I
where
was
he
thinking
like
about
Jeet
it.
Kune Do was all his. So he took the classics, ancient styles, and just used it in a way that was never seen before. That's what made it so good. It's like, oh shit, we've never seen it done this way. And of course, that's why it led to all these things. So
This is a tough one.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go around. Go to vote.
Are we ready for vote?
Ready for
All
vote.
right. So we're gonna go with for the first vote. You know what? Eitan, I know you're
You
mad
asshole.
about it. Yeah.
I'm gonna get the guy that's thinking.
Yeah, I'm literally thinking.
All right. I'm gonna go with Josh first. Josh, what do you think? Who you got?
It's a tough decision. I'm probably going to be the unpopular opinion, but I think somehow the Black Widow would pull it out.
Wow.
Oh, she'd pull it out all right.
Wow.
That's what you
Ah, you see what I did there?
All right.
Oh, you nice.
Oh, that's nasty.
Behave.
All right. For next person,
Oh,
we'll go
Carolyn.
with Sin fucking City. Who you got?
Really?
Isn't that your nickname?
I mean, yeah.
No, he didn't say much about this.
Really?
He didn't say much.
You didn't say
Yeah, you didn't say much.
Because it comes down to, again, a situation where what hasn't been said. You're talking about Bruce Lee, who is one of the greatest of all time, if not the greatest of all time when it comes to hand-to-hand combat.
Well, yeah, but
Then you got the Black Widow, who can hang with heroes. Whether she's enhanced or not, she has the skill set, she's got the smarts to hang with fucking enhanced superheroes. So this is not a walk in the park for Bruce Lee. But Bruce Lee would kick her fucking ass.
Hey, oh, you scaring me! You scaring me! I was like, I want to go. You're giving me.
That was great.
You're giving poor Alex Ojeda.
No, I was like, was he?
I like
that was good. But all right, so I'm gonna piggyback up what he said because, as you said, she can hang with heroes. You would have to look at it. Could Bruce Lee hang with those heroes? If he
Yes!
was in- and that's what you got to think.
I
Because
think
Bruce Lee would train those
yes,
heroes.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
Absolutely.
and here's the joke about all of this. We're talking
Bruce
about
Lee would
Bruce
train
Lee.
everybody.
We're not even talking about him in the movie, his character in the movie. We're talking about the actual man himself can hang, where he can actually, in real life, no little makeup shit like we're joking, take on Black Widow. Fuck yeah, Bruce Lee, man. Get the fuck out of here.
All right, Mr. Oso, who you got?
Don't even go to me. It's fucking obvious.
And I guess Matt would pick.
Oh yeah, I'm going with Bruce Lee. I mean, I think of it this way. I think of if the superheroes are picking people for their team, and it's Black Widow
Everyone should be like,
and Bruce
no,
Lee.
they're playing
comes out the
dodgeball,
boat,
they'd still
they're playing the
pick him.
dodgeball. They're like,
I want the Chinese guys.
I'm going Bruce Lee.
You know why he would be good at dodge? Because he'd be like water.
Throw it. Go ahead.
I catch you
Throw
out.
him more than
He
one.
catch one with his teeth.
And everyone's like, yeah, come on. Like, he's the only one whose height matches the man.
We're moving on.
True.
Yes,
All right,
absolutely.
moving on.
Moving on.
All right, Jade.
Alright. You know what? For my next one, I'm gonna go Pam Poovey versus Arya Stark.
Okay.
You know, I mean, we're talking about the Night King Slayer, the girl with no name,
just having a
versus like the one of the best coked up street fighters that's ever.
I know, like,
You know? So I mean, this woman has a reputation in underground street fighting for just destroying everyone. I mean, I think it would be a pretty good matchup.
It is
honestly.
Taking it to the Yakuza.
Yeah.
But here's the funny thing with Arya Stark is I don't give her credit for the Night King in terms of her skill. She was just able to sneak him on.
No.
I would judge her fight more on the final battle where she was just whooping ass against the undead. I don't know if you've ever seen the scene, but
Yeah.
like she was a beast because she's quick, she's speed. You saw the little bit of her when we showed the Brienne. Yeah. So
why not?
Versus
But
He's a fan.
Yeah,
But it's also the argument that we just had when we were discussing the Bride or Danny the dog. If Pam Poopy's all coked up, she's uncontrolled. She's bound to make a mistake. Arya Stark is very focused, very deliberate.
Can we just say that she has taken down an assassin on Archer? So
Yeah.
it's not like this is her first time dealing with an assassin trying to kill her.
Not even just that.
I don't think Pam can catch her.
I mean, you gotta admit, Pam can
Pam-
take a hit and keep on going.
Pam is something
That's
else.
the thing. Yeah.
Arya
Take
would
a
go for the
sword
points and just
should you go
break
for
it
the
down.
sword to the neck? Would she?
Well, she uses
used
needle.
needle.
Needle is.
I know she uses the
and
needle.
she- but she has also
like
Or
the
the
fencing,
Valerian
like
steel
fencing.
dagger, too.
She has
Right to the fucking eye.
So she would literally chop her up like a pig, no pun intended. Just
Yeah.
that's a kill. That's a kill. That's a kill. Oh,
That's a kill.
Bill the Butcher.
Okay, I was going to say,
Point.
Bill the Butcher.
Bill the Butcher. I fucking love that name. That's a kill. But
I mean, yeah. The only thing I would say on Pam on this side is that she can take a lot of hits. Like she's been near death in most of her fights, and she survives. And it's the coke. It's the fucking everybody knows it's the fucking coke. Like she gets beat up. She gets beaten with like weapons and all that stuff. And like you see her face and everything, but she still keeps fighting. So
And
that,
she always will scream, sploosh.
yeah, exactly. Which might throw Arya off. But we are
I
talking
don't
about
think she'll
fucking.
understand it.
Yeah, exactly. She's like,
She'd
it's
be like,
not of my
"Splish,
time.
you like water?"
yeah.
But that is like what?
Yeah.
It's like I've learned how to be like water from my teacher.
But again, we're talking about Arya, who studied in that Assassin's Academy with the no-faced god. Would Pam even see her coming?
well, we're gonna say they're face to face.
Yeah.
Man, no sneak attacks.
Yeah.
You're prepared, so you know what they're gonna bring.
Fight.
You know what they can do.
Yeah.
I think we're ready.
Well, all right.
Tommy, Matt, anything to add?
No, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
So then I guess we should just take it to a vote. Vic?
It's a tough one, but not really. Obviously, Arya.
Alex?
Arya Stark of Winterfell.
Tommy?
I'm gonna go with Arya.
Matt?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Arya.
Josh?
Arya Stark.
Fine, first, second round, all around! Woo!
Arya Stark gets a second round.
Clink, clink,
Yay!
Clink,
Boom, back.
You were gonna say
Alright.
Another beer?
Yes.
All right, so let's move on to the next matchup. And right now, I am going to talk about one of my favorite kung fu movies. I'm talking about.
Oh, I thought you were gonna talk about your favorite TV show.
Oh, I'm getting to that as
Let me
well.
tell you
That was
about
when
my
there was-
favorite TV show.
When there was nothing else on, it's like, all right, let's go to CBS.
It was Little House and then this one.
And it's funny, they always had bad reception.
Yes.
CBS always had the worst fucking reception for some reason.
He's
They always
fuzzy.
had
He's
that little
fuzzy.
fuzz. So
No. You know what? Well, we'll get to it.
Yeah.
But it was because he's just too fast.
Yeah, he's too fast.
He's too fast. Even the
Channel 2 was
the
such-
network was like, I can't keep up.
And it's funny because they always Channel 2 always had the most reliable reception.
Yeah, I know. That's true.
Remember when
Yeah.
the first World Trade thing? That was the only channel left standing because I think they were on, I forgot what tower, but the most reliable but the worst reception. But as you say, we're talking.
Yeah, so right now we are talking about Legend of Drunken Master, starring Jackie Chan as Wong Fei Hung, versus, of course, Chuck Norris, the Walker, Texas,
From Walker, Texas Rangers.
you know, the legend, the myth, the one that has so many sayings about him that are
Now
based
before
on some kind of facts.
we start,
Yeah.
is Wong
There
Fei
is an
Hung
issue.
smashed?
Yes,
Of
of
course,
course.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
that,
With the stuff at the end,
Yes.
definitely.
that good shit.
Okay,
So,
That's that hot
real
button.
quick. So if he's smashed, can Walker use local laws to arrest him on the spot and get out of this fight?
Well, he's trying to
Well,
arrest
if
him.
he's
That
not
could be-
but there's no,
Nah,
there's
he
no,
can
it's a
try.
no.
He tried, but
He
now
would
he's
have to
got to
arrest
fight.
him.
He's
Yeah.
gotta
Well, that's the only way Walker's last.
Well,
name
he's
is
definitely
right.
getting arrested if Walker or
Wait.
like
That's the only answer I needed.
exactly.
You may continue. I already have my pick.
He's got drunk and disorderly.
Well, yeah,
son of a bitch.
I'm gonna talk
Fine,
about
that's a
Wong
ticket.
Fei Hung a little bit. You know, he by the end of the movie becomes the master of drunken boxing. And drunken boxing is a style of martial arts where it's unpredictable, it's fluid as hell. He uses a lot of balance. You see unconventional, so you actually don't even know what's coming next out of any hit. And he's very powerful with his attacks as well, especially because with the balance that he does, like you see a lot of times on one leg or he's moving back, he's using all that torque and
the
body.
alcohol also blunts his.
Well, yeah,
I was just about to say,
he can't.
all the alcohol is going to cause him generalized pain.
I mean, he was on fire multiple times throughout the movie and still kept fucking fighting and whooped major fucking ass. And you see him take on groups of the Axemen. I forget what that game was called. The Hatchetmen. You see him at the end take down one of the toughest kung fu fighters in this universe of this movie. And he
kicking motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly.
I just know.
That little windmill kick.
That motherfucker. Used to call him a kicking motherfucker. That motherfucker. But it's versus Walker, Texas.
But it's versus the guy who can slam a revolving door. It's the guy when he does
the
push-ups.
eyes of the ranger are upon you. I don't know the rest of the words of this song.
Because I never really finished.
That's
how we're changing.
I just remember the ending. Just the ending, because that's where the ranger is gonna be, and
it's him singing.
It was just him standing there. You're just like.
And then he does
that Western whistle.
Badass motherfucker right there.
Yes. You know he had the best epic stare downs.
So he would stare while they on.
Just
once he would pop up and just look, and then
Walker. I just see Wong as Walker's just staring at him. He'll stare at him too, and then he'll just be like,
yeah.
Be a good fight.
I don't know.
Now, in this, Walker could actually fight, though.
Of course. I mean, he could fight.
The thing is, though, as we saw, he's a little slow.
Much.
Well, he has those jeans. He was fighting in Dungaroos.
No, we had
and those heavy ass Texas
when he fought Macho Man, he had sweats. So, but he's in later years, he's a much more
unfair fight. Walker cheated.
like he's a much more power fighter.
Bone style.
Slow takes the hit.
But we saw him do a roundhouse. It would take forever.
First of all, that was a stunt double, so fuck that. We literally saw the stunt double.
Doesn't matter. It's still Chuck fucking Norris.
It's still Walker.
He's like, cut! Kick him. Alright.
That was a
roll him.
Good job.
Thank you. Good job. What's your name? Oh, what? You want to work
Glenn?
with me?
Yeah.
You know I'm getting older. You know I'm going to need someone to kick like I used to.
What's your name, Glenn?
Your name, Glenn? Oh, man.
I kind of think this might end up being another second round all around. Should we take it to a vote?
I mean,
does anybody have anything to add?
Anybody want to add some favorite Chuck Norris quotes? I mean,
Chuck Norris peed in a truck's gasoline tank, and that truck became Optimus Prime.
Oh shit!
Okay, let's go. Okay.
They say
no, that changed everything.
It's not a chin.
all I'm gonna say
just
that
another
shit,
fist.
that shit that Juan drank at the end, probably Johnny Blue. Just saying.
No. I don't know. I'm saying no like I know.
No,
That's that high end shit.
That's some fucking like Chinese moonshine.
Son, that shit lit shit on fire when he spit it out.
No,
I mean,
industrial.
It's alcohol. It all would.
Not all alcohols actually get lit on
when I was young, I thought that shit was gasoline.
No, but it was a particular type of alcohol that you're not supposed to drink. I think they call it
Got it.
industrial alcohol. I
Absinthe?
forget the term for it. But it's actually not like drinking alcohol.
Methanol.
Absinthe.
Maybe Devil Springs. Remember that one?
Springs.
Ooh, Devil Springs gets lit on
Like I
fire.
said, moonshine.
What, that cinnamon whiskey from back in the day? Oh my
Jesus.
god.
What?
Like $10 a
Aftershock.
bottle.
Oh my god, Aftershock. That's what it's called.
Maybe the Blue Georgie or something.
All right.
Thank you for listening to the Alcohol Podcast. Let's get back to what the fuck we're here for.
All right.
And let's get into the vote.
Yeah, let's get into the vote. So for the first
mean
person
us.
to vote, I'm gonna go with Mr. Oso Smooth.
Damn. I'm gonna grab my beer. And I'm gonna drink for Jackie Chan on this one.
All right, one vote for Jackie Chan, Mr. Malave.
I mean, his name is Wong, motherfucker, and I'm gonna drink because I feel like if I get drunk, maybe I'll be as good.
No.
I'm going with Wong.
No.
All right.
You would
No,
think
Wong,
you would,
'cause he-
and
'cause
then we
you
play
have
the
a
video
Wong.
back, and you're just yelling at a.
Cheers.
Let's
Yeah.
Fire hydrant.
So you want to fight? I'm like, yo, dude, what the fuck are you doing?
That's a stop sign, Matt. It's a stop sign.
Nah, bro.
It's a stop sign, man.
Let me have the perfect.
This is amazing.
I don't think I've ever gotten that.
Local drunk fight stop sign.
Yeah. All right, Josh.
You want pyramid?
Oh, sorry. Who you got?
I'm gonna go with Wong Fei Hung.
All right, another vote for Wong Fei Hung. So
Wong.
all right.
He's got the flexibility over those dungarees.
And those heavy ass boots.
Yeah, for real.
And that trench coat.
They got spurs on them too.
Vic, where are you gonna go?
I don't know. I feel my brain cells dying from the fucking nonsense spewing out of your mouths right now. But obviously, we know who I'm going for. But I don't want to cheers with you guys because you made me sit through that pointless conversation.
Get to the fucking
So I'm
point.
going to vote for Walker because I don't want to cheers because the obvious choice was already made.
We gotta pad the time.
All right.
We gotta talk about him.
Anyways, moving along. Jade.
He just wants to go to sleep.
He's a big time.
Alright. So, I mean, two of my favorites I was hoping would get put together, but they didn't. So, I'm actually going to go with Okoye versus Chirrut Imwe. I mean, we're talking fucking badass powerhouses here. Like, you got Chirrut, who is one with the Force, and the Force is one with him, but he can't use the Force. But I saw him take down, if you have ever seen Rogue One, humans, watch it. I mean, it's amazing. You need to watch this fucking movie. And
Yeah, I hate that movie. I don't think it's good.
I like the ending.
I gotta be honest with you. It's the worst Star Wars movie ever.
Bullshit.
worse than Solo.
Bullshit.
Worse than
No.
Worst Star Wars.
That second half is amazing.
Rogue
That's-
One
Second half was
That second
is a
half
worse
alone.
movie than The Phantom Menace.
How dare you!
Bullshit. Whoa. First of all, we gotta stop this.
makes
This is going down a terrible path.
Oh my god.
That'll take up the whole
I've been
episode.
watching Star
For
Wars. Hey,
real.
let me tell you, that is one of the most boring ass fucking movies.
The second half is not.
Bro, we went
This
It's one of the best space battles in recent.
honestly,
That was one of that second half space battle was better than all of those first two movies.
Towards the end, but the movie is trash.
Second half rises it up.
Garbage.
And
I
let
watched
that be
just
a
the
lesson,
second half.
boys and
I
girls,
mean,
that
I
when you
think-
eat shit, they're gonna give you shit.
The Last Jedi sucked more than that
Trash.
one.
The Last Jedi was the worst.
The Last Jedi
It's
sucked
like
more than
fucking
Rogue One.
action throughout the fucking thing and then fall asleep during it. I fell asleep during this fucking
The action in the second
Alright,
half of Rogue One was
Yeah,
much
can we
better
get on
than
with
Last
the
Jedi.
conference?
Yeah, I know this was a
We'll talk about it on another
I guess
episode.
we're not moving on.
I'm not saying I hate on Donnie Yen's character.
Yeah,
His
yeah.
character-
I mean, come on.
Now with Chirrut, because I know you're referring to the Stormtrooper fight.
Yes!
Now with that, does he get credit? Because it is Stormtroopers, and they ain't too good with the aiming.
They don't have
No, no, no,
There's
no,
a
no,
lot.
no.
There's a lot. No, there's still a lot.
He's so
There's
good
still a lot.
that he made the stormtroopers accurate for once.
Yeah, he put the fucking
He's like, look, you
stormtroopers in
got
front of the
stuff.
bullets.
Yeah, let me help you. Shoot here. There you go. All right, ready?
Yep.
Here. Good job.
See, just a little over to the left. You got it.
You
Good
got
boy.
it.
Just
They
like, yeah,
must have
I
been
know
feeling
your
good about
peripherals
themselves.
suck, but hey.
I'm blind, but I'll help you. A blind man made the 10 Stormtroopers shoot aimly. All right.
Well, let's be real though. It doesn't matter if it's stormtroopers. What he did is fucking insane, and what he can do is fucking insane.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
they
is.
both
I
have
mean, it's
so
also,
staff wheelers.
you gotta also understand, I mean, it's Donnie fucking Yen.
Right.
You know, like, come on, the man blindfolded himself and kicked the cap off of a goddamn soda bottle.
Which is why it's not that impressive that
It's
he can play a
impressive to
blind
me.
man because he can do it without seeing.
Right.
It's impressive to me because I can't do that
They
shit.
both got
Right.
badass
It's
staffs.
like,
They both got badass staffs.
facts.
So they're
Well,
kind
Okoye's got a spear.
Yeah.
And
Well, yeah, it does
made
have
out of
speed.
vibranium.
Yes.
Ooh, yes, that is
facts,
true.
facts.
And it's allowed in the fight.
And
So-
she has
Yes,
no hair.
Right. So
She
here's the
hates wearing
Oh,
it.
she uses it. She's not.
She's not-
She's not wearing the wig. She's not wearing
Alex, the question I would have is, can a kyber crystal infused staff beat a vibranium spear?
We don't know this.
We don't know.
We've had this conversation
Din din din.
Have we?
with where it was Jedi versus Black Panther.
Din din din.
Didn't we have
Right,
this?
but that was a Jedi. We're talking a man.
Yeah,
that,
so that's even so then because then
But
it's just
he
kyber.
can't really access the power of the
That's
kyber
what. But
crystal.
I'm just because the kyber crystal. you
So
assume-
it's useless anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because kyber crystals are imbued with their own powers as it is. But, you know, we're not going there. We're not going there. Honestly, I mean...
Kinda
I didn't even know that was a, yeah. I
Didn't
didn't,
she
No,
have like a
it's-
shield as well with that staff? I mean, with the
no.
spear?
No.
No.
So-
I
It was
just- I
the
was
guys
asking.
that had the.
You're right. The
shields.
cloaks.
yeah.
Right, her husband or boyfriend or whatever, the one that rode the rhino.
But it's a 6-staff battle. Like,
Yeah.
this is-
I mean, this
That-
woman is also like
Looks like
the,
medieval
she's
times.
the
Section going
leader.
on here.
Of the
Gladiators.
She is the general.
She's the general.
I went medieval times. I don't know.
I mean,
what
I'm sorry, you don't become the personal bodyguard to the Black Panther if you don't have some badass fucking skills.
They train
Oh, of
together.
course.
They're
Even though
training
the Black
alone.
Panther
They basically
froze,
train
like,
together.
up in the headlights.
She might as well be. I think she could fuck him up.
The question
I
is,
actually-
they're known for just not giving a shit.
Yeah, she could
I-
actually
I-
go
Without
without
the kill,
They match up. They're like almost compared to like the DC Amazons kind of shit. Like
Yeah.
probably even better
Yeah.
with
Now,
all the
my
technology.
question
That's good. That's
I like that
That's
comparison.
exactly what they are.
My question is to level the playing field.
Yeah.
Are you deactivating Okoye's spear so it can't fire?
It's not firing.
No,
It's
it's
not
just
firing.
It's just
Yeah,
vibranium.
okay,
It's,
yeah,
yeah,
Just vibranium. It has a nice little knife on it. We're good.
You know, the fact
Now
that
we've never seen Okoye fight hand in hand, but neither has
mean-
You've
Chip.
never
No
seen her
one's
face a
ever
blind guy.
Well, she
Yeah.
actually kind of did in the casino
I mean,
scene.
well,
That is true.
She did in the casino scene.
Which is
For a
what
little
we're
bit.
talking
Yeah.
about. That's the
She-
thing.
Then she whipped out the spear.
Yeah.
She did do slight hand-to-hand combat in the casino scene.
That's
Well, no, how do you think she got named General?
Yeah,
You don't think it just came hand to hand at some point?
I mean,
True.
Like I said, she trains.
That's the thing. That's why like this fight would be beautiful. I think it would have to go to experience and training.
yeah.
Because Chirrut is self-taught.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, he also does mention that he did study
Yeah.
briefly in the temples before they were shut down. So, briefly. He did get the small amount of training with the Jedi Order.
And Okoye was born into this shit.
yeah.
Pretty
But
much. Yeah.
and
Yeah,
also,
that's a whole life.
you need to figure in how effective is Chirrut going to be without what's his name, his backup,
Yeah.
the guy with the repeating
Because
blaster.
he
'Cause
even
he pulls
almost
him out
died.
of, he pulls him out of
In
some
that
drug
Star
game.
did, he
Trek
said it.
Troopers episode.
Yeah.
In that Troopers fight, he even almost died until he came in this. Rah! Okay, you're good.
Take fucking 7 more people show up.
Yeah.
Well,
Donnie
Dennis
did
depends.
good, though. He was like,
He did look like he was
"That
about to
sounds like
like
more
get
people."
into business.
And
He
they
did
go,
look like he
"Where?"
was about to like, all right, now I gotta get serious.
But guess what? He still died in that fucking movie.
They all did.
Yeah, everyone did.
They all did.
It was a suicide.
That's why it was amazing.
Fucking movie.
Everyone died.
It was great.
Fucking-
It was
I'm still
amazing.
excited for the sequel.
So, our...
Wait, no. This is an
You're
interesting
actually like you got
concept
it.
that we actually need to discuss.
Yeah.
When it came down to like the darkest hour of the battle, Chirrut didn't survive. Okoye did.
Yes. And survived natural selection too. The
Jesus.
snap.
Ah, yes.
Ah,
Come
yeah.
on.
I got it.
Come on, guys. I'm on a roll today.
I got it.
Keep him coming. Keep him coming.
I got it. It was
Gotta help the champ out. I guess.
That was really, really clever, man.
Thank you.
Again, all has been said. And
Yeah, we're gonna let Vic speak next for the next one.
it comes down to this, and I already said my part when
Yeah.
it came to this. He's blind. The other senses are heightened. But you're dealing with a fucking warrior that's a general. There's a reason why she's the second to the Black Panther. There's a reason why he's blind. He's not going to see it coming. That's what makes it worse.
So, then I guess let's take it to...
That was-
That's,
I already
that was
voted.
deep.
That was
Why you
cynical.
admitted
That was
that.
deep. That was cynical.
cynically deep.
That.
Really?
So Vic basically just cast his
Deep in the
vote.
Yeah.
trash.
Vic
Like
just
that
basically
fucking
cast his
movie.
vote.
Yeah.
Alex?
Yeah, Okoye.
Josh?
Okoye.
I'm going with Okoye and the general.
Yeah, no.
Everyone?
I'm gonna
Look
go-
at me. I
I'm
am
gonna go
Captain
Michonne.
So I guess that gets the
Okoye.
second round.
Alright.
Clank.
All right.
All right, so moving on
Alright.
to the next matchup, the last matchup of the first round.
How much time we got? Alright, so this is gonna be about a 20-minute talk.
Yeah, this is gonna be good.
Thank you for joining us for this TED Talk.
We're talking about this. This actually could be its own movie. Like this.
What?
Its own movie. Its own fucking trilogy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, please.
What?
That's funny. Trilogy on trilogy.
Instead of the Hobbs and Shaw, we should
Yeah.
have got.
Look, this shit alone should go to John. Like,
Honestly, let's just throw it out there. Maybe Hollywood would be like, "Stay him, you want to do it?"
Yeah.
Keanu will come up to him and be like, "Yo, bro, I like Hobbs and Shaw. It was cool.
Oh my God.
But how about we do a little Frank John thing, huh?"
Down.
Yo, that would be so
Oh my God.
fucking
Oh my god,
awesome.
why did none of us write for
Like-
anybody? Because we could actually write better
Alright.
stories.
Let me start because it's like
All the movie transporting John Wick.
This.
Transporting John Wick.
In this shit.
Yeah,
Now-
get in it.
the main thing about both of these characters is that both of their movies is about someone that is just on a war path.
Yeah.
And if you get in my fucking way, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Okay,
I'm gonna fuck you up. Nothing is stopping me. I'm gonna ram my car into you. I'm gonna take a fucking pipe and smash you over the head.
He rang the doorbell.
And then walk back.
fucking
And then
thing
you
down.
just like These are two characters that are just they won't stop. Someone has to die. This is a death.
Yeah, no, this is dead.
Someone has to fucking
They're not gonna
die.
stop.
I honestly think this might be the first fight where they kill each other simultaneously.
They both died.
I would've,
They
like-
both died again.
Honestly, yeah.
Holy shit.
They both thought the same thing.
All right, so now let's set the reason why they're pissed off. Frank ran over his dog.
Yep.
The
And
new
then
dogs,
John,
both the dogs,
killed it.
Halle
and
Berry's
John,
dog,
John
both
took,
from Halle Berry's
and John
dogs.
took a job from Frank.
Okay.
Fucked one of his
Yes.
jobs over, so they're just fucking pissed.
They're angry.
So,
It's a good start.
oh shit.
There's bounties on both their heads.
Yes, and they're using everything. Knives.
So now they're killing each
Yes.
other. They're fighting each other.
and they're fighting other people. Yes.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
All right, we're gonna add more people in.
Yes.
Stone Cold Steve Austin. We'll get everybody in there. Everybody's gonna
We're
fight.
writing the movie.
Yes.
We're writing the Frank and John
Tate
Wick
Law's
movie.
been called tag
They're
team.
trying to kill each
John
other,
Wick
and then
and
everybody
Martin
tries to kill them,
together.
so they team up.
They team up, but they're still killing.
But
They're
they
still
still
The
killing.
second one.
Are you
Now the
listening,
third one.
Hollywood?
You know that moment where like two fighters are fighting back to back, so they bump into each other, like wait, and then they keep punching each other,
Yes.
and they keep it like,
And they're just giving each other mean
In
looks.
the third one, someone has to die.
Someone has to
The third
die.
movie, someone has to
Yeah.
die.
Oh.
So now here we are, trilogy.
Trilogy.
They're
Final
working-
scene.
We got three.
Everyone is dead.
Everybody in the
Everyone is dead.
everybody in the world is dead.
The world.
They're bloody
So
to
he
a
goes, you
pulp.
know this is never gonna stop until one of us
So
is dead.
this is bare knuckle, bloody to a pulp, just going at
They're
it.
all dying. They're both dying. They're both like kind of limping.
Gosh.
yeah, this is a fun.
They have
match.
mortal
This is a fun
wounds that
match.
cannot be like.
This match is ridiculous.
One got shot in the head, the other
It's
one
like
got
crazy.
shot in the
It's like
chest.
crazy level. That's
It's
it.
still
So
good.
point
No, like
where
Frank's
what
trying
the
to hold
fuck?
his
All right, so
intestines inside.
let's give Vic a chance to
John
really,
trying to steal his
because you,
attention.
yeah, Vic, because clearly we're just like all over the place.
I mean,
Give us some
I'm
guidance.
just bored, and I don't know how the fucking listeners aren't bored right now. It sounds like a bunch of mumble bullshit when you got a bunch of guys
Thank you for
fucking over
insulting
each
this
other.
show, Dick.
I'm insulting you guys because you guys don't know how to speak and listen. Everyone has to talk like it's a fucking fight on Always Sunny on Philadelphia. So,
Hey, it's a good show.
it's a great show, and they might go fucking more seasons if the network will allow it. But we're talking right now about the Transporter versus America's favorite dog lover, John Wick. And you're talking about, well, here's the thing. I would expect Frank Martin to run him over. Can't use a car. I'd expect John Wick to fucking put holes in fucking Frank Martin. That's not going to happen. It's going to be a hand-to-hand encounter, and it's going to come down to who can take a bigger beating. And unfortunately, it comes down to there's only one man that's really been through hell and back here. And I'm not saying that Frank hasn't seen his shit,
But he always looks
but
pretty when he-
Keanu's from another fucking world. I'm calling him Keanu, but it's John fucking Wick.
Yeah.
John Wick is from a whole different universe right now. John Wick has seen a whole different kind of fucked up. So no matter what Frank Martin has gone through, nothing's going to prepare him for what John Wick brings.
Now that was the deciding factor because, like he said, like in all of the Transporter movies, and it's funny because they actually said recently because of Luke Hobbs and Shaw, Jason Statham hasn't written his contract. He can't get beat up too much in the movies.
He wants to not
Yeah,
be
he
punch
can't.
drunk.
He can't get too like he can't look him. The Rock, they both have it where they can't look too weak in movies. So when you look at the Transporter, if you look at those movies, he's never
True. That's
never
interesting.
taken
I never
too
thought
much
about
of
it,
a
you're
beating.
right.
That's retarded.
Yeah, it's
John, Keanu's just like, fuck me up.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, and that's
I'm
like-
gonna still beat you, which is better than just being like, boom, I'm Superman.
Yeah, so
John Wick pulls like the Marv when he gets executed. Is that the best you got?
yeah, so Vic makes a good point of who can take the beating.
Yeah.
That's funny you say that
good.
too because they both perform their own stunts in most of their movies, and Jason Statham is famous for this. But John Wick is taking beating. Like now you bring that up, the real fucking John Wick is taking beatings. Well, that does change this fucking.
I agree.
Yeah.
Changes everything. Now, I just recently started John Wick 3, by the way, fucking awesome.
Amazing.
And he killed somebody with a book.
A book. The first 10 minutes of the movie. I know.
Yes.
I know. And it's the best
and
fight
this
scene.
whole, let me tell you, this fucking movie, I know you guys got but look, I was watching
And he warned him.
whole
He's like, please,
fucking
please don't.
thing is just death.
Yes.
Loved it. It was great. But has he ever fought a Megalodon? No. Jason Statham fights Megalodons. But we're not talking about Jason Statham. We were talking about Frank Martin.
I mean, you gotta mention
Dude, he
Shark.
fell off a
Jeez.
fucking roof, and I thought it was over. I'm like, oh, this is probably it. And he's like, oh, you pissed?
You trying to do the accent?
I can't.
I thought you was.
I can't fucking do it. I'm not Keanu Reeves. But this is a fight.
Yeah, I mean, Frank Martin, John Wick, it's a war of attrition. Who can take more attrition?
But you know, the other thing is though, when you think about these two, movie franchises, Frank Martin does have more fight sequences, right? While John Wick is known for more gun sequences. So that's something to think about too in this battle, right? Like how many fight scenes have we actually seen? I mean, John Wick is
the nice scene in 3.
No, but I mean relative to
the whole movie.
I mean, honestly,
only doing
But
fights.
even though seeing, even though he's done more guns, even when you've seen the fights,
No,
it's
fucking
like,
amazing.
But
he takes a beat.
But on top of that, yes, there's a lot of gunfiring, but a lot of times he runs out of bullets, and now he has to just use his own hands. And then he disarms people and then uses their guns after that. But he already incapacitated them before he kills them. He just has to kill them because he knows they're just gonna get back up and try to kill him again. So if he has no guns, he's gonna run at you, kick you, fucking probably break a couple of your limbs, and then take your own gun and shoot you. Throw the gun. Go punch someone else. So like, even though we're seeing a lot of gunfire, he's using his hands a lot more than shooting.
So would you say he's
You
gonna
shoot somebody
get
eject around,
these
like ninja kicking into
hands?
somebody else.
Catch these hands.
Well,
Same thing.
I didn't
I think we're-
want to bite off Braun Strowman.
Well,
so you ready to vote?
Alright, we ready to
I
vote?
think we're ready to vote.
Alright, who wants to go first in this one? I'll let somebody choose. Alright, Mr. Oh So Smooth, who you got?
I'm gonna go with Jonathan Wick.
Jonathan Wick. There you go. Alright.
Is he back in?
Alright, next vote, I'm gonna go right to A-Town. A-Town, who you got?
Going John Wick.
Alright, another vote for John Wick, 2 votes. Malave.
I love John Wick, and I love The Transporter as well. Those are 2 great movies. I feel like they're kind of like in concession,
This
you know,
is what
like
I'm
it's
talking
just like
about, Tommy.
Transporters first, and then like
doesn't
John
matter.
Wick just kind of like enhanced that whole Transporter experience and just made it through the roof. So I'm going with Mr. Wick.
Alright, so
Baba Yaga.
Baba Yaga. Alright, the boogeyman. The boogeyman himself. Alright, well, what do you got, Josh? What are you gonna say? I know the votes.
I was gonna go with the K9 Avenger, John Wick, anyway.
K9 Avenger, I like that. And Vic, what do you?
Johnny Dubs, man.
There you go, Johnny Dubs. So I
Johnny
think
Dubs is a new wrestler.
Johnny Dubs.
So John Wick gets a
second round, all around.
Clink,
Clink, clink. Wow. All right. One last one.
Last one.
Phoenix.
Anyone?
You go.
Well, the last one obviously is Xena Warrior Princess, cause that's my bitch. And then you have Ma Hong Kyung from
Jackie.
Rumble in the Bronx.
Damn it, Jackie. I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry, I'm
Jackie,
tired.
again?
I
I feel
haven't
sorry
slept
for
in
Jackie,
48
again? Jackie,
hours.
again?
I feel so bad for
His
Jackie.
name is Lee, goddammit.
I'm so sorry.
I mean,
Jackie,
we're talking,
Okay, Chris Tucker.
Chris Tucker.
we are talking about, like, this is another
name is Lee,
iconic
goddammit.
Jackie Chan character.
Yeah.
It is the first movie that Jackie Chan did in the States. You know, this was his breakout role in the States. I mean, and it's the Bronx. You know you gotta fight when you go to the Bronx.
Yo, if
You
Jackie's
know,
gotta
it's
clean up
like-
anything, it's gotta be the fucking Bronx.
It's gotta be the fucking Bronx, man. I mean, but then you're also talking
Shut
about
up, Brooklyn.
Xena motherfucking warrior princess, who is like the consort to the god of war himself, Ares at one point. He makes her into this, like, he gives her the title of princess. He teaches her how to kill anyone she wants. I mean, she could fucking bam, you're suffocating to death.
Yep.
You're done. You know, I mean, then she has her chakram and her sword and I love her.
And the yell.
I can do it, but I'm not doing it.
Do it.
No.
do it,
I'm tired.
do it.
There you go.
I love her, and you know what, seriously, the whole series, from beginning to end, was just fantastic with Xena. There was never really a lot.
Last season was kind of.
Well,
many
because
seasons are
you know,
Yeah, the last
Five.
season was just.
Jocks
They
are
just.
I mean, they kind of like,
Inside.
that kind of went a little meh, because
Yeah.
they introduced, like, you know, the like, forbidden love aspect.
But no, that was all throughout the show. It's just like they didn't.
It just didn't go,
Its
like,
direction,
full, like,
yeah.
in your face.
Yeah, once they did like the death of all the gods, there was like then they just started
Yeah.
going into different
It
cultures.
did,
and
but
it was
it
like,
was
yeah.
still good.
It was good.
It still kept your attention.
Now, yeah, Xena's been through a lot. Like she's been
All the gods are
crucified,
dead. What are we gonna do?
buried alive for like 25 years, come back. She's been through some shit, and I'm sorry. Like, I feel bad for Jackie. Like, we can fight, but compared to Xena and her experience and the shit she's been through, like, come on, man.
I mean, hand-to-hand combat, he may have her on speed.
And yeah, she's
I would say
mostly
that he would have her on
just
speed.
quicker than her.
Josh.
But who can take more of a beating?
Xena!
Xena, without like easy.
Xena!
Exactly.
She's taking like punches from gods and shit.
Remember,
Yo, she-
beyond anything else, Xena's wearing armor. Even if it's leather armor, she's wearing armor.
I know.
That's that classic video game trope where it's like you're wearing the least amount of armor, but it's like plus 50.
Yeah.
It guards against everything.
Hey, no, let's not talk about Skyrim right now.
Okay.
Really?
I like hearing your cynical opinion.
You're talking about a woman that hangs with the gods compared to a guy that comes from a world where humans wrote the gods.
True.
Very poetic.
Very poetic.
Obviously, we're gonna give it to
To the warrior princess.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's
Tommy,
no,
you had anything
there's
to
no
add?
chance.
No, I'm
So
surprised we're still talking about
then
it.
fuck it,
actually.
we're going straight to the vote. Vic already said warrior princess.
Right.
Alex.
Xena! 9
Josh?
o'clock on Saturday nights.
Okay, I know what you said. Yeah.
After Hercules.
After
Xena.
Hercules. Actually, Matt came on during the
Tommy?
same time as Walker Texas.
Yeah, it's definitely Xena.
Matt.
He said Rumble in the Bronx, no second round all around.
He said
Oh, you went
Xena.
to-
God damn
Matt
it.
picked Jackie Chan.
No,
Okay.
he picked Xena.
You know, that was a shame.
Xena
man.
just got another second round.
Well, that means
Yeah.
that Xena gets herself
Second
a
round.
second round.
Oh,
No,
It
that means
really
that
doesn't matter.
It's a fixed contest.
We're halfway there.
halfway there. Yeah, so that
Great.
wraps up.
So you know what that means, right?
Yes.
Quick rounds.
It's time to get.
It's time for the
speed
round.
round.
Second round.
the second round.
That was supposed to be Lex's thing. Yeah.
Come on, Lex. I was waiting.
Yay.
Well, I was already stealing when you decided to say, "Hey, second round! Hey, look my voice!
Hey!
Hey!"
Like,
You said
you
it, you
got
said it.
nailed.
We're
Yay.
supposed to
Am I
choose.
not
What's
supposed
the-
to? I got nailed.
Second
round.
round.
Yay!
So, I'm going to say my favorite for last. Alright, so for the first battle.
Listen, you
Actually-
almost got him out the way second. You should have started with him.
Yes.
Just do it.
I don't know.
Alright. I am going to go with, for the first battle, these are two both dope matchups. I think either one could go last. So I'm going to go first with John Wick versus the Shredder. Alright. People want to say some
round.
words?
Obviously not.
Yeah, I know, right? Why is it so like
Because you know why? I've seen John Wick 3 and I've seen him take on basically like the two guys he faces.
Yep.
That's
Yes.
basically they're
Right.
practically
Pretty
samurai and
Yeah.
the Shredder it's a samurai, but the
The
Shredder
Shredder is
It's
a
almost like I've seen
ninja.
it.
Yeah, so yeah, that's
right,
why.
get
But
it
he went
right.
against fucking.
He's a
racist.
just
But it's
racist.
almost like I've seen it.
Yeah, it's like I've seen that fight. That's why. So,
I seen it.
but you know what? Here's the thing. In that fight, they were giving him chances.
Yes.
Right.
They
actually
fucked him
respected
up and
They
then respected him, then
Right.
waited.
It's a good
It's like, good fight. All right, get up. And they would take turns fucking him up, and like they gave him the respect. Shredder's not giving John Wick the
Can I
respect.
reveal a handicap real quick?
Yeah.
Because John Wick actually has a handicap. It wasn't needed to be said in the last round. But it needs to be said here. If you think about the John Wick movies, he's a guy that likes to use his environment to his advantage.
Yeah.
He likes to use whatever is laying around to his advantage. This is a fucking empty arena. What do you think he's going to find to use on
Put him in a
Shredder?
library.
Besides Shredder's own...
Yeah, I think he would somehow get some of Shredder's.
That's the
armor
only
off
way
of
that
it.
he
I
would
think
be
so,
able
too.
to withstand
Right,
the
yeah.
offense.
But I think he could do it. I honestly think he could get
Absolutely.
at least one piece of Shredder's
Dude,
armor off of him.
all
and
he
use
has
it
to
as a
do
weapon.
is kick him in the face, knock his helmet off, and use that.
I think you guys
Yeah,
underestimate
you.
what Shredder
Yeah, I'm
can do.
like, what did you
No.
think?
I'm not hating on Shredder.
I'm
This
not.
isn't Super Shredder, by the way.
No,
but
it's
it was Super
still
Shredder
it's
with
still
Kevin Nash
Goku
content.
motherfucking Saki.
Vic,
So-
this is not Kevin Nash.
Right.
Ass.
But
This thing's killing my ass.
like I said, in that fight, they were giving him a chance and they were fucking him up. This one, yeah, I'm giving it to the Shredder. I love John Wick, but
Wow.
Wow, Shredder, huh?
Alright, well, we're going right to the vote.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? You said your piece.
I have to give it to Shredder too. I think that you guys are definitely underestimating what Shredder can do. And the thing is, as most sheep do, they want to like the thing that everybody else likes, and everybody loves John Wick. This is not John Wick's fight.
Yeah, Alright, well said. Alright, so I'm gonna go next with I'm gonna go with Josh next. I love how everybody just kept pointing at other people.
I mean,
Josh,
since
what do you guys
that he does make a good point, but I deep down believe that John Wick could be able to at least get one piece of Shredder's armor off him to use
and
as a
do
weapon.
what? Yeah, but
Use
then
it as a
alright,
weapon.
all right, you got my weapon. What's next? I know judo. I know
If he-
I know all this other shit.
Are you saying John Wick doesn't?
I'm just saying, man. The shit.
John Wick-
Leader
the
of
ultimate
the
fighting
Foot
machine.
Clan. The only thing that can stop him are turtles affected by fucking radiation.
And the
And
rat.
it took all
forget
four of them.
Four of them.
And they still
Four of
fucked
them.
them up. You know who was the only person in the match? The fucking rat who he trained with.
And he
Depending on which
and he got his
origin
ass
you
whipped
want
by
to- And
Shredder.
yes.
He almost
Shredder
killed him.
Shredder kicked his
He
ass.
almost
Yeah.
killed him.
Yes.
He picked John Wick. Good pick.
Yeah.
Next.
With John Wick.
All right, Malave.
Fuck. This is a very, very tough matchup. I don't know. I'm seeing this battle and I'm just trying to think who is quicker. You know, who is quicker? They're both really fast, right? So I'm like, who can get that upper hand? Who would make that slip? The only thing that I give an advantage for protection is Shredder. You know, John Wick has a suit. We've never seen him wear a bulletproof vest or anything. The lining, yes, but still.
It could take like a couple.
Has John Wick ever run away from a fight?
No, and that's what scares me. Because he's okay to die. He's fine. He's like, I'm going to keep fighting until
But when
I
Shredder's
die.
getting his ass whooped, what happens? He runs away.
Shredder can't run away here, though. He cannot run away. There has to be a winner. And all Shredder has to do is knock John Wick
Running
out.
is a forfeit in the
But-
challenge.
I just, fuck, this is so hard. This is probably the hardest matchup of the
So
night.
remember the end of the first movie?
Can I help?
John Wick?
Yeah, John Wick.
Yes.
Where he purposely gets Vigo to stab him just to get closer, just to kill him.
Can I
That's
help?
what's gonna happen. He's gonna get
Can I help you?
stabbed.
Can I
Yeah.
help you?
Yes.
Remember that Shredder once said, "They're babies." Remember that. He went, "They're babies."
But the baby. I'm going John Wick.
Thank
bro.
you.
All right,
John Wick.
All right. So we have wait. So that was
Shredder, Wick.
Oh, whoa.
Tiebreaker.
He doesn't know how to count.
Yeah, it was. All right, I lost.
I mean, he can't do much today.
So I can't. But anyways, all right.
He couldn't put the title on his shoulder. It probably weighed him down too much. So that's why he left.
There's no point even letting Tommy vote if we know how he's gonna go. Only if Lex was voting would Shredder have moved on. Because Lex would have been like, "You changed my mind, man! Oh my god!"
Go with John Wick.
Yeah, you did. Right after I
Right.
said
All right, that's 3 votes for John Wick.
Right.
John Wick moves along. Let's go.
My turn.
Keep it moving.
Keep it moving. Alright. So, let's go Okoye versus Arya Starr, because honestly, that other matchup is going to be fucking epic. So, gentlemen, Alex.
Yeah.
I'll go first.
Sorry.
I'm trying to think. Give a
Okay.
defense for Arya.
Really?
I mean-
no,
Funny
yeah.
because so
I have a
Yeah,
perfect
I'm
defense for
and
Arya.
I've never watched Game of Thrones.
She outdueled Brienne of Tarth.
Oh my
Brienne
God,
is
but
slow
we're
as
talking
fuck.
about
Brienne
the
is
General
also
of
in large
Wakanda.
suit of
A big
armor.
lumbering.
We're talking about the General of Wakanda.
Yeah,
That
like-
medieval shit, she's been through it. All right? And she has the high-tech technology.
way quicker
I'm
than
just
Arya.
going to go Okoye.
Thank you.
Tommy?
Veterans!
I guess he's going Okoye as well. Alex?
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
Vic?
Should have been Arya.
Really?
Should have been Arya.
Josh?
I was gonna vote Arya Stark.
Alright, but because it's 3-2, Okoye moves on.
Ooh,
So,
all right, that was quick.
alright.
Fucking easy and painless.
I mean,
All
I
right.
just think
not
about
even
it, though. Think
What-
about it, though.
Really,
She,
Arya
Okoye
versus Okoye.
Yes!
is a trained.
When?
Fuck
she-
yes!
She's
Wait,
a
wait.
trained.
Like,
everything.
what?
She's
Let
trained
me
in
put it out-
everything
let me
more
put it out
than
this way.
Arya Starks.
No.
Arya's not trained?
When
She is, but
But
she
she's not a-
doesn't have the experience.
Actually,
that
Arya-
We
Okoye
just
has.
gave it to freaking Chirrut over
Arya,
to
Arya has been trained by 3 different people.
Right.
Oh,
Wow.
she got
Okoye's been
trained.
through
Of
hell.
3 different styles.
Okoye was
Doesn't
great.
matter.
Arya
Who
learned that
cares?
shit at 12.
Let's move on.
Yeah, we have to move
Moving
on.
on.
Time
Not
to
for
move on.
nothing.
Yeah.
When was the last time you saw Okoye fight a child as opposed to when's the last time you saw Arya fight an adult?
Yeah, but Okoye would whoop that child's
but
ass.
that shit-
Anyways,
And she's a
moving on.
colonizer.
Doesn't
That makes it
matter.
even worse.
No one cares.
Ow!
Let's move on.
All right. We're going to the last challenge of this round right now. Is going to be Lee from Enter the Dragon versus the Drunken Master.
Doesn't
himself.
matter. No one cares. Let's move on and let's vote. I'm going Bruce Lee.
I'm going Bruce Lee.
Are you guys fucking serious?
Yes, 150,000,000%.
Bruce Lee can hit hard and Bruce Lee can do some damage, but you seem to forget that the more you drink, the less you feel.
That don't mean.
I agree.
Yeah,
It
I
means
agree.
everything.
Bruce,
I got a question.
motherfucking Lee.
Is he gonna punch him and his head's gonna explode?
He's gonna
no,
kick him in his
he's
fucking
gonna live. It's
balls.
just gonna be a punch.
Right
He's not
there.
gonna feel
Okay,
it.
how
Listen
drunk
to me.
you are, right
It doesn't
here.
matter if he doesn't feel it. He just gets knocked out, and guess what? Bruce Lee wins. So all he has to do is knock him out. How many times did he get knocked out in that fucking movie?
I don't care how
Drunken
drunk you
Master?
are. You hit one of those spots, go
And
down.
how many
girl
times
knocked
did he
him
keep
out
getting
for a whole
fucking
night.
up?
Jackie Chan once said like,
He
when
kept getting
just-
up.
One of the famous stories when he faced Bruce Lee He said that was the hardest hit he ever took in his life.
This isn't Jackie
And
Chan.
that
This is a
was a
fictional
movie.
character.
Still Wong Wei Hung, but
That
again,
was a movie.
Who had
against-
never met Jackie. Who never
against
met
someone
Bruce Lee.
like Bruce Lee.
I
Again,
have.
we've talked about what against Bruce Lee's training.
I have his action figure.
Alright. Hey, John.
Oh, I'm voting.
No, you were talking.
Oh, yeah.
It was your pick anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Bruce Lee.
Right.
And I was gonna go Wong Fei Hong.
Alright.
I agree with you,
Why?
City.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Wong
Seems
Fei
like a
Hong
trend.
absorbed more damage.
It's again 3-2.
So, you know what's tough about this? So, in Enter the Dragon, you know, Jackie Chan is a henchman for
Yeah,
2
that's what I'm
split
saying.
seconds and he gets his ass whooped. But I honestly would have voted if I had the chance Wong Fei Hung because, the style is just way, it's like a building upon of what, you know, Bruce Lee started, but like way more advanced.
You got a good fucking character.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway,
Moving on, Lee.
I'm happy. Alright,
Okay.
All
Jade.
right,
This is a good
so
one.
This is
This
a
is
good
gonna be the
one.
hardest
oh
decision.
my
This is a good
god.
one.
Okay, yeah, this one.
This one is
even
like-
Earrings are coming off.
Yo,
This
dude.
is-
Hair,
Hold my
I got
earring.
Vaseline
Where my
on my-
Vaseline? Who
Yo.
got my razor
That's a
blade?
good one.
Dude.
Hold my baby, hold my baby.
Right? Yo, just make sure you tell my baby daddy I'm gonna be in jail for a week because this fucking matchup, the Bride versus Xena Warrior motherfucking Princess.
It's gonna be a long fight.
This fight is literally tie your hair up and square up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
put up, shut up, because one of y'all's going down.
But only one of them's wearing armor.
Yeah, and they both have
Sort of.
swords.
And
Sort
only
of.
one of them has fucking took it to the gods.
True.
And the Chocum.
The chakra. She throws that, yep, done. And it can bounce off of anything and still kill you. But, I mean...
Xena's way more acrobatic.
So
than
what's
the
your
Bride.
argument
Yeah,
for
but
Beatrix?
that's
Because
way
I love
more
her,
acrobatic
but
than
not here.
Xena's like
I
jumping
feel
all
like
over
the
the place.
modern training of her gives her a little.
That and
evidence.
how many times has she survived like a
Near
deadly
death.
situation?
Right.
How many times has Xena survived a deadly situation?
Every episode.
Yeah, actually.
Including Hercules.
If we're going based on that, well, I see who's the winner here.
I mean, honestly, I could fight. I love both these characters so much. I respect them as female warriors, and they are some of like Xena shaped women who my age. The Bride is shaping women of a younger age. You know, and honestly, really comes down to what you guys
Can
are
they
gonna
even
vote.
watch Kill Bill? I'm kidding.
It came out in 2003. No, 2002 and 2003. So
That's
yeah,
heavy.
they can. It's like,
Alright, I'm not voting first.
Vic.
I already said my piece.
I
It's
know,
for
but I like
Xena.
to hear you saying it.
It's for Xena.
Okay.
The Bride is tough as hell. But when you're talking about somebody who has faced off against gods, who lives in a different fucking world than you, I don't care who's almost killed you, what you've taken, what training you have, this bitch has got everything on you and more.
Tommy,
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely Cena.
Matt.
Yeah, I gotta go with Xena as well. I just feel she just has the one-upness, especially the acrobaticness. It's just a lot more that the Bride can handle.
Josh, Alex,
Yeah, Xena.
Xena. So that's another second round all around. So yay!
Well, I mean, Josh,
Then,
you didn't seem so
You
convinced.
did that. You did it. Right.
I'm not second
I'm not
round.
totally convinced, but I know I'm outvoted.
Who would
Who
you
would
have
you
voted?
pick?
I actually.
You would have
gone-
went with Beatrix Kiddo.
I would have gone with Beatrix.
No
Kiddo.
second
Oh,
So
so
no
no
second
second
round.
round. Never mind. I take it back.
Because-
I would ask
no,
how.
Yeah.
Because if you look through the Kill Bill movies, not only does she have superior warrior skill, a lot of the things that happen in that movie, she planned out ahead of time. Xena never really shows much in the way of like strategy and tactics.
That was
Natural
always
talent
Gabrielle.
just puts it above.
Yeah,
That's
it's like
why.
But Beatrix, I think naturally
But
talented.
I can
if you
actually
take the
kill your
divine,
argument.
if you take the
I can
divine,
kill your argument.
no, if you take the divine aspect out of Xena,
It's not even divine.
She's not divine.
She's not.
no,
She
but she
has
has.
She's
you know,
not.
She's
No.
influenced
She's-
by the gods.
No, she was
No.
trained
No,
by
she's
one, number
trained.
one, and she was placed to be the general of his armies.
Yeah.
You don't get to
And
be
even
the
when
general
when
of
she
God
revolted,
of War's
that motherfucker
army.
was scared. Ares was scared, like, and he's like, "Well, come back, baby, please." Like,
Like,
she was
baby,
a
I
threat
love
to
you.
him.
Yep.
That woman, she may not have shown all the time the master
Yeah.
strategist. She was.
Well, that was just because of
Josh,
the writing
we've
of the
shared
show.
every
They
vote
had
for,
to
like,
make
maybe the
her
last
kind
3 or
of
4.
lovely and
Not there.
Fair enough.
I hated that.
I know I'm
She could
outvoted,
just be
but
bad. If they rebooted that shit,
Don't.
All right.
Lucy
All right.
Wallace.
All right, that marks the end of the second round.
Third
so
round.
cheers to the end of the
Where's
second
the
round.
final round.
Cheers to the second round.
Final
Yeah,
round. Tropic Con.
Clink, clink, clink.
Third
they're
round.
down to 4.
final round.
Yeah.
Point.
It is the final round.
The
And
final
Countdown.
we are talking right now. This is funny that John Wick is here. But anyways, we were talking fucking John Wick versus Bruce Lee. Who wants to start this off first?
Okay,
If you want
if
to.
I wasn't gonna put the fucking drunken master over Bruce Lee, who the drunken master as a physical drunk can absorb the pain and keep going because of his inebriation. We're talking John Wick, who can do it without drugs or alcohol. Who can be shot and still walk towards you like nothing's going on.
I actually agree with Sin City.
John Wick!
I agree with Sin City on
If you
this.
didn't give it to the drunk guy because the drunk guy was too drunk to function, you gotta give it to John Wick for the same fucking reason.
That wasn't my argument.
With no alcohol. With no alcohol.
I just
No
feel
alcohol,
like, I just
no
feel like
drugs,
Bruce
no
Lee
nothing.
knocked him out.
No enhancements. Keanu is breathtaking, and so is John Wick's dog, who's dead.
Yo, you keep
Wow.
saying that, and it hit home.
It hurts.
Yeah,
I'm a dog lover. My dog's pictured right behind me,
I know.
right here.
Like, I want to go home to my 2 dogs, like, right now and just hug them.
I'm jealous that I don't have anything like that. I'm jealous.
Me too.
of you.
Wait, you come over, you can hug mine.
John Wick. Moving on.
All right, next vote.
One of you. You already
wants to
said
go
John
next?
Wick.
Yeah,
Josh said John Wick.
All right,
Two.
Josh, another 2 votes for John Wick. All right, now this is gonna be tough now.
I think you go to
Don't
A-Town.
go to me. Don't go to me.
I'm going to Mr. Oh So Smooth.
You suck as a champ.
No, that's a no.
Assert yourself. You
I would have
pick
just
them
been like
and vote.
A-Town. Go ahead.
Right. No, you're voting. Your pick. Tommy, let's hear it.
I'm going to go with Bruce Lee because it's Bruce Lee. Enough said.
Case in
Mic
point.
drop.
Sorry, I love John Wick. He's a beast. He's not Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
I don't care how many shots he can take. He's not Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee will find a way to put him down for the 10 count.
Well, I mean, if you keep saying Bruce Lee, well, John Wick's alive. Bruce Lee's dead.
Wow.
That's
Okay.
why
Oh,
you're comparing
Wow.
life to a fake
That's
fight.
way-
Though. That doesn't
Moron.
make sense. That's-
Moving on.
That's just okay, but a
Hey,
really
Josh.
good fight, it's not gonna work.
You a bitch.
But I'm a right bitch.
Okay, Matt.
Beloved.
I'm just gonna pull the reins a little bit. This is, fuck. I love them both.
He's on
I
his
love them
knees
both.
right now.
I am very speechless right now, and usually the only ones
That's
that do
Jade's
that
case.
here it's on the Sin City. But no, this matchup here, John Wick,
You leave
Bruce
him
Lee.
breathless.
Just letting him talk.
Jesus.
That's what I normally do.
Yeah, thank you.
Just let him talk. He
Yeah.
needs to hear it.
Yeah, thank you. Wow, fuck you, Sin
You're
City.
welcome, man.
I don't know who to pick right now, so I'm stalling for time. I'm gonna tag in my man A-Town.
Son of a bitch, stop! Stop it! Because I'll fuck you over right now.
Why? Because it's up to me.
Yes.
Just pick him.
Aw.
I'd like to think you have some sort of a brain. So who are you gonna?
No,
pick?
don't do that. Don't be an asshole.
Ouch.
You're influencing.
I know, right? Like,
I'm not
don't do
influencing
that.
anything. If he decides to take that to heart,
I'm sorry
that's
for
on
having
him.
a fucking opinion.
Yeah.
Some of us have thicker skin out here.
Alright, they're fresh, facing off each other. Lee knows who John Wick is. John Wick knows who Lee is. Both students of the game.
One's the
But
And
Yes,
that's not who you got challenged
But
with.
honestly, there's only one Baba Yaga. I'm going with John Wick.
Ooh, so John Wick moves on.
Yeah,
John.
yeah, you just
John
cut that
Wick
way.
moves on. Made it easier for me.
You put a lot on the hot seat.
Honestly, it's a very close matchup. I think I would have gave the edge to the man that just keeps going, that can't really get knocked out. Well, I haven't really seen him get knocked out so much in these.
He
three
needed
movies.
confirmation to
John
cast
Wick.
his vote. Jesus Christ.
But no, it was a slight.
Can we
edge.
see who he's
Damn,
facing?
can't ever use them again.
Can we see who he's facing? I want to see who he's facing. Because you're talking John Wick versus one of these two.
So it comes down to Okoye versus Xena.
Oh boy.
Jesus.
General
Christ.
versus general.
General versus General.
Ah, man.
Second to one who, like,
Xena, and
literally-
funny enough, Xena was trained by Amazons as well. So
And I maintain my
And
argument
Valkyries.
here. Somebody who can hang with the gods, Okoye believes in them.
she's hung with.
She
Black
hangs with
Panther
Thor.
god.
She knows what it is. She
She's
comes from
hung
a
with
world
the
of
Black
gods too. Thor's
Yeah, so
there.
that's the thing. They both
Loki's
come from.
there.
They both come from-
And even if you're gonna go deep to comic origins again, it's the same type of. They hang with the big boys, so it's like.
Right. I just think.
Shit, they are big boys in their own
Yeah.
way.
It's
Honestly,
just-
I just think it goes for the the training enhancement, and
Yeah.
I feel like
in terms of now, like breaking down to the actual fighting.
the actual fighting.
Yeah.
I think Okoye has the edge from Xena just because of the many styles that she can, that she has, and the many different like his traits and battles that she has, the experience.
And based on what we've seen, because based on what's presented to us on the show,
Mm-hmm.
in terms of fights, Xena is very
basic.
broad warrior. There you go, basic. She's a basic bitch. No.
Ow!
She's a
In
basic
terms
warrior
of
bitch.
like, she's just swing. She has skills. She's very
Basic warrior
acrobatic.
bitch.
But all the acrobatics she has, Okoye has as well.
Right.
Like I can compare it to Xena versus Callisto.
Truth, but at the same time, would you say that Okoye
When's the
is
la-
as ruthless?
I was about to say, when's the last
Is
time
she-
Okoye actually fought a god?
She's
Thanos!
Thanos' children. She's fought them.
Well, Thanos is not technically a
Yeah.
god.
Oh, he's a titan. He's from
But
a
again-
different
but
fucking
he's an
galaxy.
alien.
He's an
But
alien,
Xena's not.
right? He's
Xena-
not
yeah.
a fucking god.
He's
And,
an
but here's
alien.
the thing: you would say Okoye would step up to it just as equally as Xena.
Right, but
Right,
either way,
yes.
you gotta actually sit there and think how ruthless is one versus how ruthless is the other. If it comes
We
down
always,
to it,
but we always put it that they're here to fight. They don't-
Yeah, they're here to fight. They're both pretty much ruthless.
Yeah.
If they're in battles, they're gonna fight.
Let's say Xena was there to kill T'Challa.
Then
and let's say
Okoye
Okoye is there to kill freaking
Gabrielle.
Gabrielle.
Yeah, there you go. So
There it is.
Yeah.
That's a moot
So
point.
they really
They're
fucking
there.
draw.
They're there.
But I know how to stop because again, weapons.
Weapons.
What is the chakram and her sword made out of? Have
They
ever
are made
established?
out of metal from Mount Olympus.
They're
They're
divine.
for-
And again, even their weapons, because then
They're
you bought
for-
vibranium, and that's basically
Nah, it's just a fight, man.
yeah.
Like, 'cause
so-
I feel like they're
No,
both
if
getting
you're,
this
if you're
down.
talking
They're
about
both
metal
getting
from
this
Mount
on.
Olympus,
Yeah.
that's adamantium, which is stronger than vibranium.
Did that come from Mount Olympus?
No, but I mean, in the terms of like an indestructible metal.
Yeah, I mean.
But you can't
Yeah.
assume. They never said
Yeah.
it was antimanium.
Yeah, that's-
Antimanium.
No,
Sorry.
it's a special metal that
Good
can
try,
only
though.
be forged in the
Antimanium.
fires of the
Antimanium.
Antimanium.
right.
So you really just have to
Animated.
play this fight out in your.
You gotta play it out. I feel like they're both gonna disarm each other. I feel like they're gonna try to throw their weapons and then boom, disarm. They're gonna fight. Eventually, it's gonna come back. Keep getting disarmed. It's gonna come down to one lucky strike. Someone's gonna get that one strike that's gonna be
Right,
the,
but do
the
we
blow.
know if Okoye knows any killing moves with her hands without her spear?
Yes.
Yeah.
But Xena knows how to stop your carotid arteries.
Okay, I'm pretty sure Okoye knows that too. She's
I
never
don't
said it.
think so.
Because we're thinking.
Now you're assuming.
In our heads, we're thinking movie. This is not.
Right.
We're thinking Okoye.
Right.
comics.
Well, of course.
She's done a lot of shit. In
She's
this
done
comics.
a lot of shit.
Yeah.
So are we taking
Alright.
this to the vote?
Alex?
Yeah, we gotta take it to the.
Anyone else want to add on to this argument?
I mean, I think this is a tough battle.
This is-
this is really tough. I think
A lot
like,
of the things you throw head to head just.
This reminds me when we were talking about the Bride versus Dan the Dog, though, because this is a battle where I do think, like, again, Xena's not a fucking god, right? They both are actually both warriors, both accomplished on the same level, in my opinion. And I think what my argument would be in this one is it's about the type of weapons that Okoye uses and the reach that she has. She has the distance. She has like the
What's more distance than a chakram?
None.
Yeah, that's fucking
Shock,
you
you,
can throw
you,
it.
dude. It's,
And hers, unlike normal chakrams, hers comes back to her.
If it hits.
It's the like a boomerang.
Well, it's always gonna hit something.
Yeah.
But I don't think that ends that argument, though.
No, I mean that's not the end be all end all.
But I think this is almost an equal battle.
No, this is.
Yeah.
This
But anyways, that's
definitely
what I
is.
was
so
saying.
then
ready to
let's bring it
No,
to
no,
the vote.
I
You did say
Have I?
Okoye.
yeah. So I'm
Matt
going with
said
Okoye. I'm not
Okoye.
mad with that pick, honestly.
Matt said
I feel
Okoye.
like
Tommy?
I feel like
No,
it'll-
you could save me for.
Save you?
Yeah.
I feel like it's very
Alex?
close.
No, I have
but
no idea.
Do yourself a favor and save me.
Alex?
Okay, that's two people against you.
Okay, so 2 for Okoye. Josh?
Xena.
All right, 2 for
Okay,
Okoye,
so
1 for-
Tommy, do you want to go before Vic or you want Vic to go last?
Rock, paper, scissors?
Yep, here we go.
Live on second rounds. Okay.
You lost! You
No,
lost!
that's why I'm letting him go first.
Tommy, make your pick.
So, Tommy?
It's 2-1 right now, Okoye.
Damn. I'm gonna go Xena.
2-2. Vic, tiebreaker, man. It's up to you?
It's up to me. Holy shit. So,
Feels right.
You say it better.
but it does feel right
Alex,
because
I can't be cool
Lex
like
is the one that
that.
took the belt from me. I could make a decision that can make his life a living hell.
Either way, like.
Yeah, either
I
way.
can
It
make a
doesn't-
decision that
crazy.
keeps the belt with the family, because at the end of the day, it's going to come down to what the fans think. And John Wick is a huge fan favorite. And the thing with John Wick, though, is that he has never faced off against
a woman.
I mean,
No, yes,
he has faced off against women.
He's fought against
And he's got two very strong women.
women.
And it comes down to this. Xena, warrior princess, trained by the gods, knows a true fighting style that maybe Okoye can replicate. But if Okoye is going to have one edge on Xena, it's the technology. Because Xena comes from a different time,
Ancient Greece,
where the technology does not exist. So she can come in with armor, she can come in with her training from the gods, but when it comes to true technology that's going to take somebody out, Okoye, I'm sorry, is going to bring it.
Oh shit!
Yes. In this case, yes.
No, but you're talking. If you're talking technology, then you're saying what technology? The fact that the spear is made from vibranium.
We're talking vibranium. We're talking about everything
Versus
that
Olympus
exists
forged
in
metal.
the Black Panther universe. The computers, the scouting reports, all that stuff they have on their sides. Xena has never seen this. She's never experienced this. She doesn't even know what the fuck this is.
And it goes down to, like you said, fighting style.
Wow.
Xena's fighting style is very basic.
Basic.
It's very easy to read.
Okoye, on the other hand, has a few more tricks up her sleeve.
So Okoye moves on.
Wow.
Wow.
That was well said.
And it comes down to, are they going to pick Okoye?
Okay.
Or are they going to pick John Wick? Because this is what moves on the Tropic Con.
Yes, it does.
Wow.
This is what moves on to New York City Comic Con.
Essentially, yeah.
Well, I'm excited.
So it's John Wick
Wow.
versus Okoye.
Yes.
Wow.
How we feeling? I'm feeling great.
I feel
I'm
really
feeling-
good because honestly, she was my top 3.
I know you wanted Xena.
You know why I wanted Xena? Because I want a cosplayer.
Lex, the only thing though is that you probably think that Xena is the bigger threat to your belt. She's not.
No, I still
No,
have.
Okoye was in
a tough competition.
the biggest grossing movie in history. She's popular.
Yeah.
And she's also,
it's John
it's
Wick.
also
Here's the
like
thing.
Michonne. Come on.
Again,
Yeah,
what have we always
First of all,
learned?
respect the name,
As many
do not.
times as we have done, what have we
I
always
love
learned?
Dana.
Popularity wins.
Popularity.
There's no one more popular than Keanu motherfucking Reeves and John motherfucking Wick.
We'll see.
You just have to remember that when you speak to these people, and this goes for both of you, there are no guns.
Right.
Yeah.
You gotta
Yeah.
tell
We're
them.
gonna bring it up. We're bringing it up.
There's no guns.
Well, if anybody knows who Okoye is, they know she doesn't use guns.
Right.
Right, but then
But
people gonna be like,
guns.
oh well, he just has to big,
Yeah,
big,
but
big,
you
big, big.
can't. But you can't tell people that's your character
Right.
Alright.
because that's favoritism.
She
I
knows.
know.
She knows the
Guns.
rules.
So
Well, then it doesn't matter. They shouldn't. All you gotta say is no guns.
There's
She knows
no
the
guns
rules.
in
These are
this
the
matchup.
characters. No guns.
And that puts
Bro,
it in
bro,
the book.
Okoye's great, but man, it's John Wick, man. I mean, John Wick doesn't even need a gun. Have you seen him with knives? I'm going with John Wick. Have you seen him with a book? Yeah, exactly. Yo, that is the typical
Y'all
argument.
sleeping
Yeah,
on,
as
y'all
many.
sleeping on Okoye.
I no, trust me. I want to.
Sleeping?
Okoye should
I'm
win.
hibernating.
Look at me. Okoye should win. The
I
way
don't
these
know.
fans
I
are,
don't
and we've been there where we've heard them speak. Man, John Wick, man, he killed the guy with the book. It's Keanu Reeves, man. I gotta go with John Wick.
We
But
gotta see.
honestly, I don't know. It's a crazy
The only
close
one way to find
matchup,
out.
even if we break it down right now, which we're not. But even if we do break it down, it's a close ass matchup, and it's amazing.
Yo, Lex, this is
Yes,
gonna be a
it is. Yes.
fucking dogfight,
It
man.
is gonna be a dogfight.
I am happy.
So you know what? Cheers.
Yeah,
I'm glad
buddy.
I'm facing you. So let's wrap this show up. I'm gonna start with my man, Mr. Malabe. What you gotta say to the fans?
I had amazing time here breaking down these two conferences. Even though Sin City over there is just looking like he wants to kill everyone, but that's just how he is, man. That's
That's
how
how
he
he always
is.
looks. That's how he always looks.
I can't wait for this to get taken to our second rounders and taken to LI Tropic Expo. And that's the name. I don't know. I get them all.
LI Tropic Con.
Tropicon. Sorry, because
Please
there's a
forgive
Long
Mr.
Island.
Just think
Malave
Shaka
for
Khan.
the name.
Think
was
Shaka Khan, Tropic.
I know what
Shaka
cons
Khan?
are.
Con.
It's Mr. Malave signing off. Have a good one, guys.
All right, Mr. Oso.
What?
Mr. Oso Smooth.
Mr.
I called you Mr.
Oso.
Oso.
Mr.
I was like,
Oso.
I don't know why. I was like, Mr. Oso.
That was rooting for you, you
Yeah.
motherfucker.
That's the third time today he's
Everything
called
down.
you that. I'm surprised you let it last that long.
No, I've been calling him Oso Smooth, but then I
Yeah, no,
I
he's
wanted to show
he's
you.
fine. But I know he's also off back.
a little off today. So, yeah, that was fun. It was good. I was excited. I don't care who wins, to be honest with you. Because I'm getting ready for my conference coming. You know, because after you guys battle it out and whoever the fuck wins, nobody cares.
We got that on the
But, like a week later, we draft again.
Yes.
So,
Meow meow.
good luck.
Let's just see who we're drafting with, right, Mr.
Guess who's gonna be there though?
Oh, me too!
Oh, me too!
All right,
I'm gonna root for you in the who you got, John.
thank you. I'm gonna root for you too.
Anytime.
But I hope I
I'm
win.
not gonna root for
Are we gonna be there too?
anybody else.
I'm not gonna. Fuck that.
I mean, this is just confirmation that they're blowing each other.
I mean, Vic, would you call that a little gay? Would you say this is a little gay?
That was extremely gay.
There you go.
It's not
It's gotten worse.
I appreciate the bromance, but
That was about as gay as a handbag full of rainbows.
Everybody's gonna get.
here's the one thing that bothers me, because while I have no skin in this fight, and it actually feels good. I remember when Alex was saying this about a competition a while ago where he wasn't a part of it, but he was there, he was watching it. I'm watching it. It's fun. Because if you lose, you make them look like dumbasses because they've been rooting for you since the beginning. Tommy has no original thought in his head and had to steal my shtick about not even caring about this when I said that to even open the show. So get your own material. When it comes to Mr. Malave, I think it's amazing that he's finally shut his mouth. And Alex, I'll see you at New York City Comic Con. The two of you, I hope you tear each other up.
Yeah, that's your best friend.
Because whoever makes it to New York City Comic Con, you're not making it out alive.
All right, wow.
Wow.
We should have had you close the show. But anyways,
They're talking like the Feinics Gate isn't going to walk into New York City Comic Con with the belt.
We now know.
Kind of presumptuous, I'd say.
Fans speak for us now, not us.
I know.
Now,
I'm just giving my 2
Let
cents.
Alex speak, sir.
as the one that I think has been in the most Who You Got challenges,
Oh dear.
I have.
Oh,
I
whatever,
think
bro.
Have you
Shut
counted
up.
this
I've
shit
counted
up?
because I've only missed 2. But he's been out for a while. You've been in Florida.
I still had Who You Got challenge.
Nah. I'm talking about New York.
Oh, that's gay.
He came late. He just got here. So,
He's just got his welcome,
but no, honestly,
I think I missed 2 of them.
this is gonna be good. Okoye should win, but like I said, the way these fans think and the way popularity runs, Okoye is gonna get a lot of votes. But that when you get down to where people just don't know shit, they're gonna be like John Wick, man, Keanu Reeves, man. I've seen that a million times.
Yeah.
I think, and if you lose the belt to another show, just don't even come to vote.
Don't
in
even
the
come
other
anymore.
challenge.
I think it's just
Legitimately,
We'll replace you with
everything
Josh.
I've been
I think
saying
Josh
since
fine.
you won the
Second
belt, you would have proven right.
Yes.
Does that mean
If this motherfucker loses the belt, don't come. Because you be tired to get here to work. You could go with
Then you
Josh
gotta
will
get
make the
Popeyes.
trade.
But if he loses it to Jade Feinics and you fire him and replace him with me, does that mean I can challenge Jade Feinics for the belt?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Technically,
actually,
yes.
technically.
Yes. Technically, yes.
Yes.
That's the pressure I'm putting on you.
Technically,
Okay,
yes.
there's Lex on Decks and then there's Josh Feinics. You got a long way to go, boy, before you get a shot at
Woo,
anything.
look at him.
Oh.
Yeah, I just brought you in. I just brought you in. But
It's okay. I mean,
LI
obviously,
Tropic Con is going to be fun.
gonna be
I
fun.
can't wait to meet the fans out there. Let's see how Long Island decide. Is it the same crowd as that other one we did?
Possibly.
Actually,
So-
no.
The one that I
Sunday
mixed up with this one? Yeah.
No. I actually know
Yeah.
a lot of people
What's the-
that will be going.
Don't be
it's not
telling
the
anybody
same.
you're
I'm
going.
not. They don't even know I'm going yet. I haven't told anyone. So,
But it's going to be good.
there's going to be a lot of people there. So it's going to be fun. Lex, we're going to have so much fun, bro. It's going to be
I don't know.
good.
It's gonna be.
It's going to be good.
Bro, the New York game.
Whoa, we're gonna
wanna
so much
close out,
fun, bro.
I was glad to be here today. We had a lot of fun duking it out over who's going to move on, and when it came in the end, it's going to be an epic matchup. John Wick and Okoye. May the greatest warrior survive. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Boom. All right.
Yeah, and you know what? Honestly, former First Lady of the Second Rounds, now the host of the Phoenix Gate with my brother here. And I really cannot wait to see what this con will bring us. This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. So, ladies and germs, the Phoenix Gate is out. We are done.
Out. Lex on Decks. It's been fun rock with you guys, and I cannot wait till Long Island Tropic Con, where we will be seeing who wins. John Wick. I mean, it's fucking Keanu Reeves. He's on fucking fire right now. Anyways, I'm feeling excited. Lex on Decks. I'm out.